We are live, yeah? We live?
The broadcast is live.
We are live. It's been a while. I feel like rusty shit. It's been a hot minute, as the Americans would say. But we here, a special edition, Christmas edition of Table 34. It was only right, you know. I was feeling a little nostalgic. Understand? It's Christmas. I have a lot of slander going about the place that we need to address to it. We will get into it.
Slander, fancy.
Yeah, it has some slander happening, and we will address that. Of course, here is Ronaldo.
Good night.
Quincy, of course.
Blessings.
And Chief Festivus Officer Karen is here with us as well.
Hi.
So,
Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus.
City girl come early, boy.
On the inside, good night, Trinity, Melissa, Gabby, good night. Ismail, what going on? Yeah. So we talking Christmas things. Marina,
Hey, Marina, good night.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well,
Jump in.
yeah, man. Let us know that you hear any comments. We talking Trini Christmas, right? Trini Christmas. Oh, that song, Trini Christmas, is the best.
Give him better than her.
The man asks the woman on a date. The woman tell the man come home.
Yeah.
And then when he reach home, it's husband and father and all kind of thing.
Husband? The husband has it?
You got a husband? Yes, in the song. I introduce him to my husband, my children, my papa.
Husband?
Really?
Husband. What you see? What you went through the lineup? Or who she introducing it? The husband was in the lineup. She had a husband.
Hey, what kind of voice is that?
That was real wild. So
Yeah.
the man he just kind of went into bad mind mode now because he was like, this night it can't get no worse.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's what he do. He eat.
Wow. That changed a whole song in my head.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the friend out in there all together. I'm on a real belly too, though.
I was just gonna say, the important question is, what would Quincy do?
What would you have done, Quincy?
I talking, you know, the thing we talking.
Quincy, a best spread.
But you see, it's the pieces before, right? We meet, we talking and thing. He wanted to carry out, right?
And she said,
you don't mind me, right? So number one, first mistake is, I mean, if you're going home, now you need to get a little more background as to what it is going on there. If you're going out neutral grounds, you go find out that, you know, on the scene.
Yeah.
But if I going home by you, it has certain questions need to be asked. I'm not going by you to bringing out bread, ham, pastel, ginger beer, punch and and your husband. No thanks.
But in fairness, that was a generous letdown, though.
True.
In the realm of letdowns, I think it's tier.
No, you're right.
A top tier letdown.
You're right.
Because you leave the belly full.
You're right. You know what?
Heartbroken.
Yeah.
Perhaps. But the belly full.
I can't do nothing fair, but you know what? It have an ups now.
We did not ask the right questions going into this proposition.
This is correct.
So Karen, you think the impetus was on the man to ask the question?
Who invited who out?
He invited her to
Right.
go to dinner, and she said, "Let us not go out. Come home by me."
Right, which was her polite way of saying, brother, you didn't even ask me what my status has come.
True.
Let me show you what family life is like.
Good save.
That's a good save, Karen. I put the ball squarely in her court and say she should have said, listen, I married her.
I married him.
But She did. She introduced
She would went to the theory.
and introduced him to
Yeah,
everybody.
a grand announcement.
What else you wanted to do?
Here, this next question. What do you think the husband was saying, boy? This man pull up with the wife. So that she started to bring out bread and ham and thing and invite her and introduce him to everybody and thing. I find the husband was quiet for the rest of the song now.
Well, because that was a message aimed at husband.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah. It's like don't mess around with no husband. I have suitors.
The question is, what did the husband do?
The husband was there. He was enjoying himself.
What did the husband do
to cause that?
To cause the wife?
This how husbands just get blamed right through though.
Yeah, right through.
A random man approach your wife. Your wife said, "Nah, I can't go out with you, but you can come home by me, right?" And somehow the husband do something to instigate this.
Well, because clearly, I think the wife was sending a message to the husband.
That very interesting. We need to find out what she was doing, because if she was like she out getting some groceries or some kind of thing, and the man approached her, then. But if she went out liming somewhere, she in a bar or something, so then you have to ask her, how you end up there liming just so is he seen? Because I guess
wait. I'm just gonna say, married woman can't lime now?
No, we had to know. If it's a girls' night out, cool. No
which
scene.
Undoubtedly it may have been.
We don't know because
it might have been her first premiere.
We need to know. We need to have the facts. We need to have the facts.
Yeah. Here, what's going on? We shall return to that. That is a rabbit hole. That is a serious rabbit hole.
City girl, any comments? All right, ready to fight?
Yes, I say woman can't lie. I say we want the background. We want to know. Of course, a man can lie.
Do we want to follow this trend of thought, or do we want to get right into the raps?
I think we go into the raps.
Raps. All right.
We're here for the raps.
All right. Raisins in pastel. I am a raisins man.
Nope.
Before we go forward, I just need to say something. The views expressed by Quincy tonight are not the views of Eater Food. Please don't blow no smoke at Eater Foods. That's gonna be a real rapsy. I'm not holding back tonight. Not at the end of the year, not after 2020. 2020 then hold back. So
so going right in. I am a raisins man, and I am against all raisin slander. Stop slandering raisins. Raisins is nobody nothing. Raisins is it's good thing.
Raisins have a place and a purpose. Pastel is not one of them.
It could work. It depends on the quantity. If you have a heavy hand, then nah. But if you could do it a little sprinkle, then you could get away with it.
I would say a pastel is not a pastel without reasons.
Madness.
I dispute that claim.
Yeah, you're going too far.
I have had authentic pastels, you understand, made from the authentic people,
and the reasons.
Reasons is essential.
I want to.
So next thing you're going to tell me, olives are optional.
No, olives capers reasons. Yeah, olives capers reasons, and well, of course, your meat and thing.
Okay. So I kind of on Ronaldo's side with. I prefer a parcel without reasons. I prefer that. If it have reasons, I'm not 100% upset, but if it have plenty reasons, I vex. And it's not going to be as enjoyable. But I also want to add insider here. While I appreciate what ancestors do and tradition and them kind of thing, and glad for it, ancestors could do nonsense too. Ancestors could do rubbish, and we don't have to take everything that ancestors do. This is the traditional thing, man, outside of that. If your pastel reasons in it and it's too much, and I get this big set of sweetness, you know that? I vex. Real vex, as a matter of fact. It boiling me up for my next thing. The next one. The next sweet one.
I like when you put the raisins in and it rehydrate, man. And then when you bite into the pastel, it got burst.
No,
I don't like that.
no,
Raisin sweetness.
no,
I honestly, I find there's a form of greediness. I find there's a form of greediness. Honestly, you're eating pastel that's sending in a certain savory kind of direction, right? Thing. But while you're doing that, you still want a little bit of sweet to remind you. No, just eat the thing. Just perfect that.
But sweet and savory is something that's across the board.
You mean saying no? It could happen. That could happen. You could do it. I ain't saying that you can't do it, I ain't saying anything wrong with it. I just say in the context of a pastel. A pastel doing so much things. The dynamics of a pastel doing so much things. I find to add sweet, a little burst of sweet. I find I doing too much. I overdoing the thing, man. I find so.
Exactly.
So what do you feel about stew chicken?
Different story.
Yeah.
That is not the same
I don't
thing.
think stew chicken necessarily sweet.
No.
It not?
No.
Stew chicken not sweet.
No, I don't think it's sweet. I wouldn't describe the stew chicken. At least the I does make that I enjoy as sweet.
What do you think about pepper jelly?
Don't like it that much. Nonsense in my books, but it's a thing. People like it. Show that up.
I'm good with pepper jelly.
Well, you like pepper. I know.
I like pepper. Yeah, it's really the pepper part of it.
It's really the pepper part. You know what? Fine. But pepper jelly can make a ton in my books. Outside of that. Name other things. Never bump them.
Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple on pizza.
Nah.
Pineapple on
Hey.
Pineapple on pizza best.
Exactly.
Yeah, it make me reevaluate my thinking there because I actually like a little pineapple on a pizza.
I do like pineapple on pizza, I will admit.
Yeah.
Oh, if you like pineapple on pizza and don't like raisin and pastel.
Well, maybe you should have pineapple in pastel.
You know what?
That could work.
Actually, you know what?
I think that could work. I would be game to try that.
I would be game to try it. Because minced beef, that going down. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. The little acid, the little sweet. Yeah, it could work. That could
I
work.
think the raisin sweet is too sweet.
I agree.
That is for me. The raisin
Hey,
sweet.
Tim, what going on, Tim?
Hey.
So we 50-50 on the raisins in pastel.
Willing to accept pineapple in pastel.
On it, that real. All right.
Drill all how.
Pineapple, it's wet, it's juicy.
The pineapple?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily, not wet. I mean, I don't like that. Pineapple on pizza not wet.
It is not wet.
Hey, Crystal, what's going on?
Hey.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't going to war with pineapple in pastel. I ain't going to war with that to do.
Yeah,
I might be willing to see how it rock, I ain't feeling totally turned.
All right, Quincy, I know you're ready to talk about this one, so let me jump into it. Pay me.
Oh gosh. I find pay me is rubbish.
Hear this one.
Crystal,
I agree with you, Crystal. I completely endorse that.
Red card, Crystal. Red card. Do not
Endorsed.
like $200.
Seanel here to hear me start it.
Yeah.
I find it no place for pay me in this whole scene. I don't appreciate pay me at all. Pay me is a letdown for me. If I go by somebody, I see fig leaf and thing, and I start to think pastel, and they tell me nice pay me, I ready to go man thing. I find that pay me is a letdown kind of thing. I don't like it. It's like a sweet cornmeal dumpling.
I was just gonna say, I confess, I don't know what pay me is.
Keep it so. Keep it so. You see,
Really
we
missed
have a lot
it
of
out.
heartbreak.
Really missed it out. It is a, how to describe that? It is a
It's like pastel, but not filled with meat. It like
Filled with
only
raisins, son.
is everything that you don't want to happen to a pastel happen to the baby.
Right. So that's where the raisins belong. Got it.
But that is the thing. I feel it kind of unfair to. What's that?
Is that reasons and pay me?
I think people is for reasons and pay me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, I find it at the same time I wouldn't necessarily line them up and say pay me and pastel. I think they're doing two different things. It's two different works, right? Pay me more on the dessert side of things. All right, cool.
Yes, pay me is more about
Pay me more on the
this.
dessert, more of a dessert kind of
So
scene.
is it filled or
It is
topped?
not, and that is it. It is not filled. It's a solid. It's like think of a pastel, but it have no filling. It's just solid cornmeal.
So like
With-
pastel pie without the
without
Okay.
meat and with
Without
raisins.
meat. Without meat. Yeah.
So what's the
What's that?
purpose of
Pay
it?
me?
This is why I saying, what is the purpose of this? I don't
It is
see
a
any.
dessert. It's a dessert carrot. So make it with pumpkin, you can put coconut in it and that kind of thing. So consider it a dessert is not a pastel. It is made in the same kind of cooking process as
Similar
pastel.
cooking process, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
the preparation are a little different.
slightly
Slightly
So
different.
Yeah, but that's my biggest issue with pay me. Yeah? The fact that you're going through more than half of the work, because finding a banana leaf is about quarter the work there already, right?
Mhm.
finding banana leaf is gonna work. Possibly
Uh,
even
not everybody is living the hood horse. Not
Living
everybody's
hood,
pull up
everybody
in the
can-
drive and just cut
And
people,
just cut
cut
branch.
people tree
Yeah,
horse. Not
Yeah.
everybody's do that.
Somebody you could get fig leaf from, Jet.
Well, that's it. You know me, you know that you can get fig leaf. That
Right.
fig leaf.
So, anyways,
Right?
so you have real work. You're putting in a lot of effort now. A lot of effort without the rewards of a pastel.
Mhm.
It ain't work.
That unfair. That's an unfair statement. It is not a pastel. I
Right.
compare it to pastel.
And I could agree with that. It's a little bit unfair. A little bit
Trying to
unfair.
compare, it's like trying to compare bread to sweet bread. Yes, it's two kind of bread, but you can't compare bread to sweet bread. Bread is bread.
They're doing two different things.
Bread.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree. So I independently just pointing at pay me and saying it's nonsense. Like just and hear this, right? Hear this.
Yeah,
Remember, anybody, if I hear somebody say something, make a statement like,
I like
I
this.
like it to go home, right? I like it to go home, take a nice little beer thing, put on some Netflix, and eat that pay me that have home. Right?
My
Anybody say
aunt
that?
go say something like that, boy. I have an aunt who say something like that.
Say that? That
Yeah,
would say that?
she's pay me queen. Queen.
Good. Well, boy,
Queen every year.
She love pay me.
Yeah.
Never.
Everybody's complaining, and every year more pay me.
Actually, look, Karen, Ramratan, it like pone, and that's correct. A pay me is like a pone.
Really?
You know how I feel about corn.
Like pone. You like pone? No?
No,
I
bad.
don't like pone, but pay me not like pone to me.
Again, this similar in flavor, actually very similar.
Yeah. Pay me ponish.
And because of the steam, it end up getting a kind of texture that a little similar to pone too.
Right.
I would take pay me over pone.
You take pay me over pone?
Yeah. I don't like pone at all. It's too dry. It ain't how they
No.
Oh, shut you.
You haven't had a good phone because
maybe,
I
but
don't
I
like.
ain't really exposed to pone that much because it's not
Yeah.
something that
You never eat
every time
ramen?
I've tried it, I've never
Yeah,
liked
I
it.
mean, I'm not a fan of pone at all, but they have some pones that are not dry.
Yeah, and that's it for me. And it's the same with pay me. I eat real good pay me, because I would not say that any of them taste offensive and not tasting bad or nothing like that. It's just that I don't want to sit down and eat it. It's like some parts of the world have let's do like insects, right? Bachaka and them kind of thing, and dip it in chocolate and that kind of thing. And and they say the ants and thing they're nutty, they have a nutty flavor, and you know what?
They
It probably
do.
right,
They
and
do.
they probably taste good, but
They do.
I don't necessarily want to eat it. You understand? I don't. If one are wrong, I might try it to see how it is, but it's not something that I think I will crave because that's because how it is. It's not
Right.
something that, and that's how I feel about porn. I don't feel like not porn. Pay me. I don't feel like I want to sit down and consume all that steam cornmeal with some pumpkin in it, and sugar and lard and thing and whatever else is using it. I just don't feel like it's a good piece of fuel to put in my body and not getting no kind of real enjoyment from it. That is how I feel about it. And I find porn like wet sweet bread.
Ooh. Ooh. You're gonna get flamed. They have people who are gonna flame you in the comments for that one.
I could, you know, yeah. Pone is like a wet sweet bread.
A wet sweet bread, yeah, a wet sweet bread.
But you know what? But pone, I think pone is a lovely thing, man.
Why? Why is it?
Because
Why
us
is
is
it?
from cassava. They take cassava and they make this thing.
That is kind of why.
You have a ghost that keep popping back into the studio.
Nah, that's my I usually chat.
Oh,
Because I can't see it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
full screen. Yeah.
Oh,
when you
I'm
say-
captured. Okay.
when you say just something that's not there, and I lost my train of
From
thought.
cassava, they make it from
Right,
cassava.
that is one of my problems. I have much better uses for cassava than to put it in a pool.
Yeah. I was going to say there was once upon a time when that would have been impressive to me, but nowadays cassava is so ubiquitous. So there are plenty more things to be impressed about that cassava do.
Do something better at cassava than make this wet sweet bread now, man. Come now. Buy a sweet bread, get a sweet bread if you want that. Pone.
All again, me sad, yes. I gonna drink away my sorrows. I love what to do with how to take the cassava and the make pone.
It's 2020, Reggie, deal with it, boy.
All right. Fish ham. Yeah or nay?
Was that? What ham?
Fish ham.
Fish
Fish
ham.
ham.
Fish
No.
ham?
Yeah, fish
What,
ham.
How you do
what
that?
is fish ham?
How you do that?
Well, I never talk about it. Never
Wait.
talk about it. I understand.
Fish ham, you say?
Yes, I
Yeah, fish
understand.
ham.
I understand why people is be like that, right? It's really ham from the process is curing, right? So they smoke it and do whatever, but it's reconstituted fish. They'll smoke the fish, strip it up, and then put it back together, kind of like how they just do the turkey breast,
Yeah.
right? The reconstituted turkey breast. So they put it back together. So it'll be like a kind of, they have fish ham, they have beef ham, they have chicken ham. It's really that pickling, smoke pickling process. I don't know why they call it ham. More or less.
I'm not wrapping my mind around the taste concept of that.
It is like smoked fish, basically a salty smoked fish.
Yeah.
If you think about
Each fish have a unique flavor, like a smoked
Yeah.
salmon, unique. A
right,
smoked something
Smoked
else
herring, unique.
unique, right? So there's a smoke. What kind of fish? What
I'm
kind of
not
fish
too
are you
sure.
using?
I would imagine it to be something fleshy like something like Tobago dolphin, or you say, that kind of thickness, marlin, something like that.
So is it like artificial crab meat then? With fish that's
No, it's real fish that I take and smoke it.
so it's artificial crab meat. That's real fish.
Not white fish.
White fish, yeah.
Right. Well, just that white fish, but it's crab meat, right? So it
White
mimic
fish made processed.
right.
Right.
So it's not you don't get it strip up like that. They smoke it, strip it up, and then reconstitute it. So it's be like a block, like in the shape of a ham, like a
Burn it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with
Yeah,
fire.
that's-
With fire.
you can slice it.
Nah, kill
Yeah,
it with fire.
you know, smoked fish is smoked fish.
Yeah.
I'm okay with smoked fish, but
Right.
this sounds an abomination-ish.
So what I'd say,
Agreed.
It stays good, but I don't have that fire to defend it. That fish had go down in flames.
Fish ham.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Again,
Fish ham.
you know what? Here, think about smoke herring and saltfish mixed up together. You see that flavor?
No. How that? No. You're not helping.
It's smoky and it's salty. So it's come like that. And it's
Oh, shit.
a beef
No.
vegan or
Yeah.
Quincy, please stop explaining that. It's getting think about his
Yeah. No fish ham. No fish ham.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm not gonna defend it. I just try to there's some education, some information, but I'm not here to defend that.
Yeah.
Not here to defend that.
Fish.
I'm gonna come with my raps. right?
Bring your wraps now. You bring your wraps.
Ham overrated. Ham is salty sausage.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Move from here
Ham
with
like
that
you
stupid
take
talk now, boy.
ham is like you take a sausage, like a sausage, and you inject it with something that just blow it up big. You know?
Yeah.
And then put too much salt in it.
Yeah.
This year I'll fight you because for some reason I am on a ham kick this year. So I'll
Serious.
just fight you for that. Yeah.
Karen, what's the difference between a ham and a sausage? If you do a blind taste test.
Let me allow Quincy to explain.
Hold on. The first thing is the texture, Dread. Like ham is one.
Tell me about the texture of ham, Ronaldo. Tell me about the texture.
Well, first up, it's not like Quincy
Yes.
fish ham where it mints.
Correct, Dread. It's not.
Right.
So it's not like one big blob of gloop that
It's
you
real
kind
animal. Real animal.
it have a texture to it. You can taste like it's still, a piece of meat now. One whole piece of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a piece of meat that just salty us. It have no
It
flavor.
don't have to be salty. It don't have to be salty.
All ham does be salty.
That is
all
absolutely
you
not
taste.
true.
All you taste is salt and fake smoke.
Well, check
Fake
this.
and smoke and salt. That is all you just taste us.
I think-
I just didn't want the
Yeah.
channel to get sued, so I ain't gonna call no names with who this doing that shit.
Just do that. But plenty of the flavor had to do with you too, eh? You are the chemist and ham.
Correct.
So hold on. So let me get it there. Right?
Mhm.
You have the chemistry of ham. I just see how people just cook ham.
Mhm.
They just put a whole set of flavor on the outside of the ham. So by the time you cut that tin,
Mhm.
all the flavor you're talking about is literally this
On the-
minuscule little thing that on the outside that you're definitely not gonna taste.
I will
in
allow
nothing.
you with that. I will allow you with that argument. I will allow you with that.
I will disagree with that on the basis of cloves. Because when you stick your knife in and you push your clove in,
Mhm.
It's still the goal.
I'll give cloves because cloves are very strong spice.
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
it don't go all the way to the center, but if you score
but
your ham, and you sink it in, plus it had other things you could do, you could inject your ham too, eh?
Right. So this is why I'm saying, right? The second part to my rabs is this. If you're gonna do that, just buy a pork shoulder or leg. Tell you buying ham for us. Ham is nonsense, right?
No.
A giant sausage.
Hold on.
I know ham is a giant sausage.
No. Come on, Jerry, and fight this hard so much years behind a ham. So ham to be nonsense. Nah.
Oh God. No, but I will the pet boy. That way.
Yeah,
And
talk to them.
It's nonsense, right? But I feel where you're coming from with the salty sausage kind of thing. It have that kind of salty finish. I wouldn't say exactly sausage per se, but it's very salty.
Not yum.
But not all,
premium
not all ham salty though.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, and also you could do things. You could boil your ham and all them kind of thing that people used to do. But I'm saying while it have that, I mean that is just the characteristic of the thing. I feel you can manipulate it and always use it for too. Like when you put ham in hubs, with chow chow. I find that flavor itself with a little pepper sauce. That flavor itself very nice. Salt and all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's
Exactly.
nice.
Little
Tasted
hot
it tomorrow.
chow.
Tasted it tomorrow. Oh gosh, I
And
already tasted it.
as well as I say that, Ronaldo, just your behavior there. Ham is something. Now I grew up in a household wasn't cooking ham, right? But when I move out and I start a bake ham home by me, it have something about that fragrance in the air, Bridget. That just it's nice.
Yeah. No,
It's
it's
nice.
true.
It is nice.
Ham in the oven is a nice smell in the house.
And I saying that having experience beef in the oven, like a roast in the oven, turkey, all them things, they smell good. But ham, boy,
And the smell different. Smell different.
Yeah. Ham is on the level with bread baking.
yeah.
That smell in the house.
Yeah, that's certain things you smell in a house, like coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You smell coffee. Oh gosh, ham. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter, ham is nonsense. Ham overrated. Overrated. Big sausage. That's what ham is. But I would say this. Let me qualify my statement. The ones that we just get here is nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even want to say all.
Disputed. There's a brand
Correct.
A particular
Have a
brand.
couple brands.
that is being even. They have a particular chef on your Twitter feed that we who is highly recommending a particular brand.
Particular brand.
It totally depends.
And offering guidance to anyone who needs it.
Yeah, it have brands of hams that cure differently, that have a different amount of salt, a different water content to them. Like the one I can't remember the name of it, but the one I remember, I mean the company in wrong to bring it in no more, but yeah, it was different. It had different hams.
Ooh, somebody read canned ham.
No. Spam.
No, you can't remember. Long ago they used to have like an oval tin that was ham.
Yes. I never had that. I see it. I know what you're talking about. I never had it.
I'm sure it made a hurricane storage somewhere along the way, but ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Karen, you know what? I will find out about the brand of ham that you're speaking about, and we will.
But are we, and as Quincy say, is how you chemist it too. You had a chemist the ham. You had a chemist the ham.
Apparently, this one not. You don't have to chemist it too much.
Okay.
I always like putting some special emphasis on that ham. Certain things that have to be done. Like Garrett, you must, if you ain't putting cloves in your hand, you ain't saying nothing. Must have cloves.
So question, pineapple on ham or no?
As glaze, yes. As the rungs on top, I don't do that too much. I prefer it as I'll make like, if I'm going in that direction, I'll make like a pineapple glaze, kind of scene, pineapple honey glaze.
Where you basing your ham with Q?
But the same, well, the drippings, I use the drippings. And
you don't use anything else other than the drippings?
No.
I have a different chemistry, but well, not me, my ham.
Right. I just your ham. I start off simple, just put the cloves in, score, cloves, mustard on the outside as a must, bake, and from the drippings now, I take some of the drippings, start to make my glaze with that, and then start glazing inside of the process.
Nice.
And they're tasty things.
All you need is some hops. All you need is some hops.
Agreed.
In the game.
Okay, so tell me about ham encased in pitch. What's that?
Like old ham.
Pitch oil tin.
Yeah, old ham. That's our parents. Our parents.
Encased in pitch. That is something different?
Clarification needed.
I know it's done.
A different cooking process, or the pitch oil tin?
I wonder if that's the same. I know people used to boil ham in pitch oil tin
I
time.
yeah, I
Permanent.
remember that.
To clarify for us what the encased in pitch is it the old pitch oil tin method or something else? Like a hot Scorpio, say they're gonna try a
So
pineapple and star
apparently
anise.
hams used to be covered in a brown cotton bag and then covered in tar. So it was just a way of preserving and protecting the ham. And
So
again,
you
that's
cut
an old thing. And them hams used to be real salty, apparently. I never
So you
experienced
boil
it. My mother talked about this.
But I salt brine. Do not salt brine.
Yeah, and you had to soak that ham for like 2 days to get the salt out before you even try to attempt to cook them ham. That's
Well,
an
you know
old
what that was about? That was
preservation.
when they didn't have like fridge and thing.
Yeah,
Right,
preserving.
right.
Yeah, so that was the
Yeah,
preserve
how
the
you
meat.
Yeah, to seal it to make sure no air come in and thing. Yeah.
yeah.
But
I
that's
mean,
old
people still do
old
that.
school thing.
So people still doing that like in Europe and thing, and well, different places. I guess what they'll call like the dry aging.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
aging
that's what dry aging is.
and salt brining and them kind of thing. It's the same kind of preservation process now. I think the ham that they just have is the Iberico,
Black oak.
the black oak, yeah, that Aioli and thing have. It's that same kind of process now. That whole kind of dry aging thing.
But
And
now,
I'm, I'm,
just
I'm, I'm sorry. Those hams. Anybody else kind of gets weirded out by the fact that the ham's sitting there in the open air in the dust?
yes.
I don't get where it is. I don't get where it's all.
I just feel like how when I see
Because you
people
don't eat it
walking
that
through
way.
France with baguettes, just
the
bread
hand.
and out in the open, like, Jed, your bread's supposed to be in plastic.
But listen, when you go, I was in Jerusalem this time, and the bread vendors, they wheel out these little wooden carts, piled with bread, just sitting there on top of the carts, and people pass and they just pick up their bread, and they're rifling through to see which bread they want, and it's like that's too much exposure and ham touching on my bread.
Yeah.
Bread not supposed to face the elements, so I know.
I agree. That's like no.
Not for these streets now.
Yeah, you go in certain places, certain countries and things like, and the way that they just interact with food, very different to the way we just interact with food.
Of
Quite
course.
true.
I mean, you just close your eye and just,
I'm sure we just do things that freak them out too. That regular to us, but freak.
Like, I mean, eating doubles, actually doubles experience. I'm sure that real people will be like, they would never eat that just based on how it prepared and how we just eat it and that kind of thing.
Yes,
well, also,
Robert Townsend, when he was down here for the I think it was Anime Caribbean. I think it was.
Yeah.
He was watching how he was eating doubles, how the doubles man was taking out chana from a bucket. And he find that like pig food.
Right, like that.
Slop.
Yeah.
He didn't appreciate that at all. And up to that point, I never even studied it now.
You never studied that,
Yeah, no, it's true. And then when you think about it, sometimes depending on where the vendor located, he's selling up on the pavement, but he actually selling up over a drain eaten. And you don't think of it?
That's add to the flavor. I
mean, if you stand up in Curep and eating anything, I had belly business.
Railroad.
Because even in Curep does feel like it's, contaminated.
Take with things.
Then again, and right next to a taxi stand. So it's real exhaust and thing. It's like a sprinkling of exhaust on your doubles.
I saw a scene just because of that drain. I didn't appreciate it at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had a hard drain and you had a strays. That's how you know what doubles best.
Oh, thank you. I good. That's how 1 or 2 pigeons to let me know. Yeah, I seen that. I get 1 or 2 pigeons good for me. Eat a little for long and some channel.
One of my new favorite double spots while we're on the topic of doubles in St. Dan's Day, right? Opposite the madhouse or the old madhouse. Because it's a real bee sauce. The man is a real bees in the morning. And I love a sweet sauce in our doubles. If it's good
Bees?
enough for the bees.
Wow.
If it's attracting the bees, then.
That's
Them know about
red
honey.
bees.
Them know about honey.
Wow.
I actually hear people talk about that doubles. I
Yeah,
never
it's
had
good
it.
doubles. It's good doubles.
Really?
Oh, so I drive up there in the morning. Oh
Mhm.
shit! I hope my neighbor ain't watch this. Sorry.
You bust your own files. Wow. Woo! Bust
was
your
funny.
own files. Way to go.
It's good doubles. It's good doubles.
So,
I have an next rap, so I have an next Christmas rap.
when you
I don't know. I don't know if it's too early to bring this because this one is a general kind of thing, right?
bring it.
Christmas meal, Dread. The Christmas meal, the
Mhm.
overindulgence.
Mm-hmm.
And I saying this as somebody that was guilty of it for years,
Mm-hmm.
but looking back, I think is nonsense. I think it's rubbish.
I agree.
To have, I mean, you already do it wet for Sunday lunch, right?
Mhm.
You already do it wet for Sunday lunch. To improve on that, I feel is being ridiculous. I find, and even if you say, you know, I want to limit myself and I'll just take a little bit of everything, you just still end up with a massive plate of food.
Yeah.
And I find it real wasteful, Jen.
And the thing is, it is not just one for the day. That's why. So this is the first time in 14 years that I'm in these waters at this time of year, right? First time in 14 years. And one of the reasons I stopped was because I stopped enjoying Christmas because it became an obligation. Because it was 5 stops on Christmas Day alone that obligated to do, starting with me hosting breakfast and then having to bus out to be somewhere for 10, somewhere for 1, somewhere for 5, then somewhere for 9, and having to eat and drink at each stop because you can't say, oh gosh, I just ate, because that's not acceptable. And I started not enjoying Christmas because it was just an overdue. It's just too much. But because you get obligated into it, right?
I had kind of slipped into it honestly over a period, and it was more about making the food than eating the food. But of course, when I make the food, I had to eat the food. But that was about me spending time cooking with my pops and we lyman and family come down and everybody sit down and eat and play Uno and that kind of thing. It was fun. But then you realize it works for me in terms of the entertainment. But then after you eat all that, and for even though we doing it in one space, we eating multiple times in a day. When we put out the spread staying out, and every minute they pass
and getting topped up too, no doubt.
Thing and it's be like it's at a point in time that like Dawi and them start coming less, right? So that is one thing. You used to have a squad coming through. That started kind of break down because people seeing change up and thing, right? Then aunts and things, some pass away and people move on and went up in the States and all them kind of things. So the group started to get smaller, but we cooking the same amount because you just cook a turkey now, you have a whole turkey there. And all of a sudden you realize that you're eating a whole set of food. You have no real reason to be eating all this thing. You have turkey, then you have pastel still, and you have a stew chicken, and you have lasagna that might, the one thing we used to do is do a veggie lasagna. So, it didn't double in the meat. But then you still have rice, and you still have potato salad, and you still have peas, and you have stuffing, and it's like, yo, all this?
Food car done.
To the point I was actually thinking this year if I was making anything at all, but I mean it worked out that I didn't really have to do nothing, you just gonna online. But I was thinking to make like just a whole set of finger food. Let's try different things. That's why I do the steam pastel stuff wonton. And I think let's make the pastel filling and put it in a wonton, things like that. wanted to make some little sandwiches out of turkey breast and that kind of thing. And just a little finger food, and we could snack all day.
Yeah.
But I think we could have controlled that a little better if we had to do it.
Well, the year that I decided to do like provision and that kind of thing, instead of doing like lasagna, macaroni pie, and rice and all them kind of thing. I think that year I do a rabbit, a curry stew rabbit. I do some fish too. Peas, provision. That was it. I was like, and well, I think I'll do a salad. To me, like I good with that. I don't need to, to do a whole set of, the turkey and the thing and the this and the, definitely into all that again. I ain't happening.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it because I understand that, at least from my perspective, it have a lot of other things that happening besides just eating plenty food. So, the whole ritual of smelling food, cooking, and then seeing it spread and all that have a value. So I ain't vexed at it, right? But at the same time, I had to say something about it, and I feel you should watch it. I feel you should check it out. At the end of the day, there are plenty wastage going on there.
I agree. It's too much. It's too much.
It really overindulged.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's one thing this year has taught me is the need for simplification, boy.
True.
Because this year at least has, if it's anything, it's taught you what the important things are and where to focus your energies. And what case in point.
Yeah, this is where your energies must be focused. The things that are important.
Case in point. So I find we going down in tone, boy.
Yeah.
It's time for some lively rapping.
Yeah.
Let me just jump in on that, because for me my experience was very, very different. I grew up in a house that didn't really celebrate Christmas, so never had those experiences. We did stuff for New Year's, and all the family kind of brought a dish and we kind of pooled things together. So it wasn't a whole lot of stuff. Good night. I didn't have that much experiences. Yeah.
If you have that kind of brought,
I think you have YouTube. So you have YouTube. If you a whole
Yeah.
Oh, so I have the private chat here. I forget it.
Yeah, so I didn't come from a space where I had those kind of experiences now. I think worldwide we have, so like it's the same thing like Thanksgiving in the States, where the expectation is that there's a whole lot of family and you get together on those days. And I think one of the things with the excess of food is that we don't get together as communities anymore.
True.
To kind of share. So a lot of times we cater for what we used to do, but the experience now is very, very different. So the one thing I want to take away from that is that I think we should, we can't do it this year with COVID and all that, but we should kind of return a bit more to that sense of community where, those, I think the experience was those who had provided a bit more for those who didn't have that experience, because not everybody was able to afford a Christmas experience like that.
True.
That's true.
Could take that.
That's true.
But here this question.
What Karen said there, that is like the kind of meal that like stew pork, pigeon peas, something simple now.
Yeah.
I feel in that kind of thing for Christmas.
That's nice too. That's nice. I feel that we could probably get away with doing something that might be just different from what you're eating every day. If you want to make it special.
Yeah.
So you do a rabbit instead, that kind of thing. Or how I was thinking is to probably try different stuff. Like the one time I also wanted to do like slow cook. See what happens if I take a piece of ham and slow cook it to make it break down and shred up and thing, and then put it in a pot. You know, that's little weird things like that now. And
So
see how I can.
So, well, try it with the fish ham, no?
just do pulled pork.
Well, yeah, I could do pulled pork too, but I want to try Christmas flavor. I just want to do something that I never had before. I
Ham.
want to see what it do.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, it should be more flavorful because the same thing that you talking about there, I might be able to address that. If you do do it slow, let it break down, and then you infuse wherever your glaze was, you actually make that like the sauce.
But then that's not chasu.
It kind of chasui, yeah. It would be a chasu-esque pow. But you know, a Christmas vibes there. You know, try and see what I could do with sushi.
With a razor or two in it.
You know, with a razor. Try to see what I could do with a sushi roll, you know, what Christmas flavor I could introduce in that. Or probably instead of wrapping the pastel, try and make it into a roll and steam it long, see if that could happen. Them kind of thing now.
Actually,
So like get the fun out of doing different things rather than a whole set of things.
Agree. You know what? As you said, different flavored sushi. You know what? One was the nicest sushi combinations I had was Aki and Smoke Aaron sushi.
Ooh, that's something best though.
It
Okay.
absolutely is best.
Water roll and rice rolls.
Rice.
Mm.
But yeah, but Aki and Smoke Aaron, real best sushi.
Anything else like nori paper or
Yeah. So like a conventional roll, except that's what's on the.
that's something really interesting. That's something really interesting. Like
It's really good. Recommend.
Where you get that though?
Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's good for you.
Where else you think?
If I could turn back time. Hey, yeah. I guess with the Jamaica somebody. Well, no.
No,
I think
not
somebody would think about that, but
they're just that chef in particular. He was really into taking Jamaican stuff and reinterpreting it into sushi. So like he had one that had like steamed callaloo and jerk, and so he had a few really interesting combinations. So, but the Aki Smoke Aaron one was the winner, boy.
Where's the take on Puncha Creme?
Getting
Mamacita.
too ambitious.
Mamacita.
Getting too ambitious these days.
How so?
Well, so I love Poncha Creme, right? I love Poncha Creme. But the 2016 different variants that people have out there now.
Waste of time.
It's like, can
Rubbish.
we not? Can we not? Can we not white oak the Poncha Creme?
Yay!
Happy Festivus.
And I'm marketing team now. White token.
White
something.
token. White token.
Yeah, Poncha Creme is Poncha Creme, right? If you want to do all them kind of fancy thing, go and buy Bailey's.
Agreed.
Have Poncha Creme, have Poncha Creme.
That's a hold on. So you can take Irish cream and do all kind of thing with it, or we can do all kind of thing with Poncha Creme. Oh, so usually the same man who wanted Richards in you wanted Richards in St. James.
Which Richard in St. James is a flick, or Richard in St. James is a flick. As soon as I start, I know you're coming from, and I say, shit, I lost this before I even get in the battle. I lost before I even start.
All right, Dawi, one simple question.
Yes.
Guinness Poncha Creme or not?
Yes.
I go drink it only because it's Guinness.
I will, but not Guinness Poncha Creme. What I would do is I'll take
Guinness punch crab. We on to Guinness flavor. We on to flavors. Guinness
Yeah, but
flavors. punch crab.
it ain't gonna work because
Oh, you're
you
infusing it?
yeah, you're gonna lose the fizziness and thing and the Guinness. What I would do is I would take a punch of cream and mix it with Guinness.
Guinness.
So in essence, yes, it is a
Stout
Guinness.
and milk.
Yeah, but it's not like you have a bottle like this full with Guinness punch of cream. Because the thing over, I ain't gonna lie, you have to drink it all the time. As soon as I make it, you have to drink it.
It'll get flat and thing, it?
You'll get flat, but
Oh yeah, of course it will.
but
And
nice.
bitter.
But it'll taste nice.
Yeah, but I get back in this punch of cream with these real nice.
Now here
But,
this
but that's a Guinness punch.
Yeah, it's
That's-
Guinness. Yeah, it's
that's
Guinness.
not a Guinness punch of crab.
is essentially stout and milk, eh?
It's essentially stout and milk, yeah.
Rum.
But I just find like the one that I just can't saddle horses with is pumpkin punch of crab.
I know you're doing that.
Yeah.
Really, I
So the
can't.
popular, nothing need to be no. We no.
I don't like Panchakram on the whole, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry, I'm don't make such a harsh statement. I'm not a huge fan of Panchakram. That Panchakram I drink, thing. When it started getting to the flavors, it losing me completely. Give me just a straight, very good Panchakram, I would drink it.
Mamacita.
Mamacita horse.
Mamacita.
Mamacita.
I want it like the same one who the Olives get with from yeah, that one was actually real good. That was real good.
Because I ain't meet a person yet who taste that and say, nah, I don't like this Panchakram.
Yeah, that one actually.
Panchakram.
Well, you know the problem for me with Panchakram is the egg, right? That egg. You see if that egg too pronounced, I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
And I think that one that all you have, it's smooth, like you don't really you get it, but it's not overpowering.
Correct.
But it's not overpowering, and that is what I like about it. But a lot of Panchakram you drink, you get that egg.
Eggy. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I agree.
uh,
When it's fresh, because that's then it gets no,
mhm,
agreed.
mhm.
I can't drink Panchakram, and I will take my chances with the Mamacita.
Mm.
Yeah.
That sounds like one to try.
Yeah.
It's actually good. What all you think about same Panchakram scene? What you put in as your liquor? I mean, I know people just do the white oak. People doing it punching now more commonly. All you feel about that? All you have any preferences there?
Yeah, for me, when I ordered my Mamacita, I just order a couple stronger than normal, right? And it's be a mix of punching and white oak. And for me, white rum is trash, right? White rum just made to get people drunk.
Which is why I drink.
So at the end of the day, it don't matter where you put, because it don't have no flavor, it don't have no real essence of white rum. But it's just to get people things. So for me, if I get in Panchakram, I want the strong one. Give me the punching. Give me the punching.
Punching.
Yeah.
That's what Gabriel saying. Coconut rum.
That will real alter the flavor of a Panchakram.
Panchakram.
Yeah.
I don't think all this in a bad way though.
I not necessarily in a bad way, but
I-
it will significantly change the flavor.
Then it's not Panchakram. To me, Panchakram is a flavor profile
In itself, yeah.
in itself.
I hear what you're saying, I hear what
Rum.
you're saying. But
Basically, it's eggnog with rum.
it is.
Yeah,
Is it simple? Is it in eggnog process?
Eggnog with rum. Like
I mean, more or less, I guess.
Right? So
You ain't had a debate here.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it is.
White rum is rubbish, Marina. White rum is rubbish. Anything that is called white rum is rubbish. It have zero flavor. It literally have nothing to it. Show something in some bitters at least. Show some bitters at least in the cast when you
That is not what white rum is about.
okay, man, turn up. Cool,
Turn
no
up.
see.
you can say you will temper the eggs and then with skinny lime peel. So yeah, that was kind of
Yeah, cause the freshness.
That's something like it.
Yeah.
That sound like a real work though.
Of course.
It's not that much work. It's something like it's not that much. Doing that is like you're making a custard basically, but it's not that hard. So what Tim saying here is something I like dark rum. It's anything that in the realm of any kind of dessert thing, I realizing dark rum is the flick way.
In it.
Yeah, child. Yeah. Or so you take a piece of sponge cake
And soak it.
eat, not even soak it, eat piece of sponge cake and drink some dark rum.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that goes.
Dark rum is hands down the best
So,
alcohol, the best
yeah.
alcohol. A nice dark red rum.
So you know, there's this thing called brandy hard sauce. You ever had brandy hard sauce? Okay, so you eat that with that with black cake is the best thing. But you can make a rum version with a nice dark rum. It's literally butter, sugar, alcohol.
Okay.
That's it, right? But when I tell you best accompaniment for like a cake.
A cake.
That's something real nice.
Something interesting.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
So again, back on the punch, I came a little bit.
Barbadine. What do you think about that? Listen, I find Barbadine is one of the most wasted time fruits that's ever.
No, I know. I'll fight you for that.
What is Barbadine? Waste that.
Yeah, so what's up with Barbadine?
Barbadine's selling in the market.
Oh, no.
Like, who wouldn't buy this? Like,
wait, I rather buy it.
Just kind of water.
No,
probably my mother.
No, my mother love her Barbadine too.
Yeah, I am sorry, Barbadine over soursop.
Nah.
Yeah. Barbadine over soursop.
No.
Yep.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
I'm telling you.
Wait. What?
Yeah, straight.
What?
Bad.
Band user.
I can't remember how Barbadine tastes. I drink Barbadine when I was much younger.
Barbadine tastes like? Because Barbadine has no taste.
Correct.
Not true.
It's a very light taste.
It tastes like what
a delicate, sophisticated taste profile.
Delicate, I'll give you a sophisticated, sorry.
You can't say Barbadine has no taste.
It has a very, very, very subtle taste.
But it is subtle but distinctive.
You know what Barbadine is? A nuisance in the yard. That is like a nuisance. This big stupid pine, this grape, and this big stupid fruit just hanging there. This fruit with no taste. You're watching it, it's big, hanging all over the place. You're watching it, and you're vexed now because you wish it was a passion fruit. You understand? You're watching it, Barbadine, and why this could not be passion fruit? Like, you understand? This big stupid fruit that had no kind of flavor. Karen, make more else the
thing is, I know real people that love Barbadine. I know people that love it to alls. And for the life of me, actually, the next time I come around it, I'll drink it again just to taste how it tastes like. But I remember tasting it and saying, I mean, like this, as I used to.
You know how bad Barbadine had to be worse than Pawpaw
Barbadine can be worse than Pawpaw.
No.
This rap's getting white.
Yeah. What's trash?
What's going on? Let me tell you what it is, right? The design here what's going on. Now we make pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin. We're making pumpkin. And then while I was making pumpkin, the blueprints and thing, they had some extra thing that was just hanging at the extra material there. They say, all right, what we can make with this? So we make pawpaw. So they make pawpaw there. And then when they make the pawpaw, they had just a little thing remain that they could have just throw in the dustbin now. And so throw it in the dustbin, they make Barbadine.
Somebody could try that. I'm saying, nah, just now. Wait.
Hold on. This one. We done it. Let me make one more thing. The big
Baba.
Baba.
After what you say, you know what? All right. I get up on that fine now.
Yeah, I know. Let's make some vine. Don't make a tree. Do you have a whole tree for that? Let's piece on our vine. They're gonna have.
And don't forget to put the raisins in the pastel. Same people.
Everybody say, no.
Same
Don't
people.
make a whole tree for that. Just put it on that fine.
Hear this one.
What? Nah,
Hear this one. Come now, man. Somebody buy a bag of salt and pay it on the crystal tongue.
MSG for flavor.
Hey, sorry, market mover. Sorry. We fight it on the Popoy. We fight it on
Popoy.
Easy market movers. Easy.
Easy power function. Easy.
Get your pop-off face smoothies, market movers.
Yeah.
I no beef with Popoy. I no beef with that Popoy.
Us Popoy disgusting. Disgusting.
But the thing is, I understand why people don't like it.
And it spoils so quick. It is ripe so fast. Spoils so quick. The texture is rubbish.
The flavor. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie. And
we'll miss you, Marina.
This is not bias. There's not bias here. This is not bias at all.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing to happen to Popo is Farman functionals.
Freeze it.
Freeze it and throw it in a smoothie so that they don't really actually taste in it. Yeah, give it that. I'm gonna do that. You understand? I'm gonna add it to different things and you just have it and it get a smoothie, some body and some nutrition. Alright, cool. But don't give me a Popo just nah, pill that way. It's like, why is this thing disguising trying to be a pumpkin?
A failed pumpkin.
I can't even, because I make choker. I can't make no pumpkin choker with it. It's
make a pop choker.
Hold on.
But a popo.
So stop that shit. Stop it.
Yeah, that's unnoteworthy Rabs.
Let's address this here. Corn beef pastel. What is it?
I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm not saying anything.
But you see the pictures on IG with people saying is a certain supermarket selling them.
Yes, I saw that.
Really?
Yes. Deception.
And I guess supermarket please go to that way.
Yeah.
Corn beef pastel. Yeah.
Marketed as beef pastel.
You didn't see that?
Oh, I did not see that.
I think it's a crime. I think that.
Yeah.
No, and the thing is, from the one that I read, right, the post, the person purchased a beef pastel, right, and went home. And from the writing, they say essentially they went home to have the first pastel for the year, right? You know it is to unwrap that and get in and encounter corned beef.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The only thing worse than that is if it was
the Unibomber was like a to me to the Unibomber.
The only thing worse and it was a pay me. That is the only thing that you
nah, Quincy, don't do that. Don't do that.
And
beef pastel.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Quincy.
No, corned beef pastel has to rank below. That has to be like on the lowest rank. Lowest rank. And especially with raisins in it. Lower yet.
At least they try to make a pastel. So I will be still vexed. Don't get me wrong. I'm still mad.
What the code say?
Wow.
Oh shit.
I think something wrong with selling corned beef pastel though. I think something wrong. I'm not saying it's corned beef pastel.
Correct.
Yeah,
You see,
and
not,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just freezing.
no, yeah.
yeah.
It's corned beef pasta. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody decide they want to make corned beef pastel because that is what they feel for, go ahead and make a corned beef pastel, but don't tell me it's a beef pastel. Hand me that.
But you see the corned beef though. You see the pictures, right?
Yes.
The corned beef look like it come out the tin.
Yeah.
And eat the cornmeal.
Yeah.
The person said that.
Gifts. Donation.
Somebody DSS, boy.
Blue soup. Somebody blue soup.
and I saw the road.
Blue soup.
Blue soup, that funny. Well, blessings. Thank you, City.
Thank you, City Girl. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, that corned beef scene, better than that, boy. Better than that. That is a scene.
Yeah, that's just wrong on too much level.
A prominent supermarket doing this?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Like messing with people's mind and things
Yeah,
like
they can't do that. That should not.
They cannot trauma that person dealer and then the next pastel they get because pastel kind of like a surprise now. You don't wrap it. They committed now. Yeah, unwrap that. You know that person experience.
Was I like them little circle beef pies?
Mm-hmm.
That was today. I had a little circle beef pie in our house, and I bite into the beef pie expecting beef now.
My goodness,
it wasn't beef for us.
What was?
I ain't know what the fucking so. I still don't know what. I still do this. Oh, Crystal, what was our pie? I don't know what it was.
Fish ham.
It could be. It could have been fish ham. It could have been fish ham. It could have been fish ham. It tastes like fish ham.
On the subject of pies, I would like to just deviate for a moment to acknowledge Linda's pepperoni pie.
I haven't had it yet.
Yeah, people don't.
Selling it right through. You can get
right through, and I've had it more than once now. Consistently good.
Which branch you get yours?
Glencoe.
Okay. So, all right.
Pepperoni pie is a real innovation. They come good.
I like any song on it. I will try it.
What's interesting is that I find they've completely upped their range of spicy pies.
That is spicy beef. That was real nice.
Spicy beef. They have a spicy Jura chicken pie.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. They have a spicy cheese, spicy veg.
Okay.
Nice.
So they're doing good thing. And so I don't know if each branch bakes or if they have a central bakery, but whoever's doing the pastry, central, well, they have an excellent pastry chef because that pastry is amazing.
St. James.
Yeah, but there's bake usually the breads. They usually bake the breads.
Up something.
Yeah.
I know St. James.
Not the pastries and the other food stuff that's in the central kitchen.
Right.
Now you should know this.
Yes. Hops are now overrated.
No.
I think depends on the quality of the hops.
And the ham.
But
the ham more important than the hops. The ham more important than the hops.
Now let's talk about the hops. Because not everything that's calling itself hops
is actually hops.
And there are plenty of hops pretenders.
This is part of the conversation where I take a little leave. And
Yeah. We know Ronaldo and bread. Yeah.
Because I just buy my hops from Kiss. Bye.
You said buy one time.
One time.
As you can't even call that hop sauce. What is
no, that's
actually
no.
The one that they sell now, it's closer to hops than that crap was in the plastic bag.
Gosh, that real domino, and I looked it off if video and you everything in a beauty self, you know. That says my hopes of my God.
Valdez, we don't reach Pontchartrain. We talk Pontchartrain and we come and go on and we come back to our pops and ham.
And we talk about pay me too, Valdez.
And pay me, yeah.
I think the hops. Right,
You went.
I think the hops and everything important, but I think the hops, the vessel. I think if you get like a real good hops bread, you're real winning. I feel you're real winning.
Yeah, it has to have that crisp kind of when it's crunch it.
Mm-hmm. And whole form too.
Yeah, that's the hallmark.
I mean, ham. Yeah, as Davi saying, it could be salty sausage, but then you have other things to go with it too. For me, at least, I really want a nice chow chow in it, a nice little pepper sauce. So all them things involved, come on, a good vessel
and a nice crisp little piece of lettuce. You have to add the crunch.
Yeah, a little crunch. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I would. Sorry.
I was going to tell Quincy, instead of chow chow, try actual chow.
Oh, like a mango chow.
Yes.
Level kind of
ham and hops with mango chow.
Pineapple chow.
Come down, man, Ronaldo. Come down, man.
All right, Ronaldo.
Why? But it's two tiny little dots of pepper.
Tiny, you say though. Wow.
I mean, Ronaldo, you might not eat this it was a scorpion.
Yeah,
you're a scorpion. Yeah. You're not no point to prove it again.
I'm only talking the car, the pepper boss.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted at all.
True. We were all here for the pepper. Yeah.
What I was going to say is, hops and ham is my treat to eating pork.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's the first thing I ever eat off of a pig. And I was like,
do you know the thing, right? Kamals or Gaffurs. Gaffurs. Kamals too. Actually, Kamals optional. Kamal. Yeah. Kamal.
But let's swear by that.
I go try them again, but for me, Gaffurs was it. Yeah. Especially you can come and get hot off the press. Anytime like 4 o'clock. So yeah. If you need 10 by 11. You eat it
Rennie, roast pork before ham any day. Roast pork.
Yeah, I wouldn't dispute that. I wouldn't fight that. But yeah, it was an advertising a Christmas party, advertising agencies back in the day when we used to have like collective Christmas parties. And when Phil Young had that hotel in Maraval there.
Yes. I remember that one.
A few.
Had a big table, real spread, all kind of things.
I remember that.
Hops and ham day. I was like, where's all this hype over hops and ham and thing? I make my little hops and ham and put my little chow and buy that. I say, wait, this is why I'm missing out on. This is all they're telling me not to eat. I will be eating about 17. Yeah, that night, that was all I eat. Hops and ham and drink. That was it. Had no stopping me after that, Jed. Like, what else was hiding from me, boy?
Also, you know the next issue with raisin sauce? It's like little ticks, Jed, like little ticks now. Yeah,
that is something Lester will see.
So, hold on. You see, the easy thing, right? You see, then you know that they didn't add the raisins in at the right part of the cooking process.
Which is the right part.
You need to add the raisins when the beef cooking so that it rehydrate. That reason is supposed to plump back up. If the reason plump back up, then the add the raisins in last. You're not supposed to add the raisins in last. You're supposed to add the raisins in while the beef cooking and let it rehydrate. Or it's supposed to be plump.
And absorb all the meat juice.
And more sweet too.
And impart its flavor into the meat as well.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. Pass.
So that's all. Karen, what is your aversion to raisin in the pasta?
I just don't like it.
Flavor wise?
Yeah, I don't.
So how you feel about a charcuterie board with cranberries and apricot jam and prosciutto and cheese?
So I will eat the savory part of it. Bypass the rest.
All right, at least you're consistent.
But even so, those things not a raisins are very, very sweet thing,
Yeah.
It's like a very sweet, yeah, Jed. What do you
Is it? I mean,
very sweet flavor, Jed. Almost overpowered.
It's intense. It's intense. It's
very
intense.
intense.
But the intensity is not just sweetness. What you're getting there is not just the sweetness. Remember, it's a lot of is a depth you're getting because of the process that creates the reason.
I'll save that for the black cake. Sorry.
Hey, all right. So let me talk black cake.
Let's talk black cake.
No, here we're going on.
How long? What is the optimal level of soaking for the food?
How long can the soak there for? Later.
No. Ronaldo, don't run away. I will give Jackie jacket. Kiss, let's make a proper black cake.
Wait.
This man. I don't know if you can blend.
Hold on. Now we okay?
I'm fine.
Somebody call an ambulance. This man having that stroke.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment.
No, but Kiss Trini food cake's not bad.
Kiss Trini food cake actually tastes good. It don't taste mass produced. It don't taste dry. I don't know how they're able to produce that in mass and have it maintain that level of moisture and it proper.
Because they put the raisins in at the right time.
Crystal, stop it before you get banned, Crystal. Stop it.
Again, I'm not going to.
So
right. So real people black cake.
The fruit supposed.
How long the fruit supposed to soak?
From Boxing Day.
At least as far as I heard, I don't know. As far as I heard, 3 months.
As soon as Christmas done, soak your fruits for next
year. Now,
right,
it's real.
You're going on, right? I'm going to say something controversial. I don't think soaking the fruit does make a difference.
I agree.
If you just add the rum and your beef,
I agree.
It's the same way.
Yes.
Okay, so I have tried it both ways.
Yeah.
I will relate my experiences, but I'll dispute your claim there, Darby, because the particular vat that I access the fruit from, this thing has been going for like 20-something years.
Right.
And the rule is you never use it all.
So there's a sourdough cake then.
Kind of, right? So you have your fruit, you take out some, and then you add new fruit into what's left, and you start the process over. Right?
Okay.
I think it makes a difference because I have because when they thanks to all the geniuses who started hiding contraband in food items. I had to stop traveling with my fruitcake
Right.
because they want to check too much of your food items.
Yeah.
And so I have done the let's do it day before,
Right.
right? And yeah, you could do it. I mean, you could soak your fruit overnight, but it somehow there's a depth of flavor that's not there. The raisins are plump enough for this.
You don't hydrate it.
What about cooking the fruits in the alcohol?
I actually have done that where what I do is put it in the slow cooker
Right.
and completely drown the fruit and just
Right.
leave the slow cooker on for 24 hours and let it
Right.
really kind of soak it in.
But
Yeah.
then we burning off the alcohol, so you just get the alcohol flavor.
But then
Exactly.
you can add more alcohol after.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah,
now
like
you have
the fruit, and then you
So
add
get the
alcohol.
flavor and then you get the kick.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
have to add back in the alcohol, but there's a magic in fruit that's been soaking all year, boy.
Well, that's thing,
I mean, yeah, that's chemistry. Yeah.
the process of I would side with the process of not using all the fruit and then mixing up new fruit into it, so you get that whole dynamic of the whole thing. And after years of doing that, you're going to create real different flavors in the fruit, right?
Yeah.
But I think logically it have a saturation point that anything could absorb anything, right?
Yeah.
So my question would be, what is that point where the fruits absorb as much as they could absorb? I sure it's not a year, right? I sure it's not.
Remember, they're not just absorbing, but it's still they will be breaking down as well. In
Yeah,
terms
true.
of
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the fruits ferment in the alcohol,
it will
right?
continue to ferment,
Yeah.
slowly
And-
as well.
Exactly. And so there's that whole process is going on. The alcohol, the liquid itself
Mhm.
is changing it continues to evolve its flavor profile.
Mhm.
So you have a lot of layers of flavor profile, but also you don't leave it just so, right? You keep feeding it.
Okay, I'm going to change because I think I'm getting a slight weird feedback. So I'll be back in a few seconds.
Okay.
Clear. Mhm.
Yeah. So here's what's going on with me and fruitcake, right?
Mhm.
I like fruitcake to the extent that I could have like 1 or 2 slices per year.
Correct.
Mm.
Full stop.
And that's because people just make it too sweet. I want to taste a fruitcake that focused more on the complexity of the flavors rather than using people has used sugar as a flavor here. It's like you're just gonna make it sweet. And the thing like sweet is a flavor.
Yeah.
I think that it's about way to make fruitcake that a little more enjoyable for a more, I would say, adult palate. You understand?
No, I
Yeah.
I agree. I think that part of that might depend on what they're using for brown.
Right. Okay.
And
Whether
I
it's
think
molasses or yeah.
yeah, and I think that's where it gets I agree, Chanel. I agree. I agree. A lifetime soak.
Yeah. And pass it on from. Listen, if people do know with sourdough starters, why we could do that too. You understand?
True.
Yeah, and hand it down. Yeah.
Proper jerk sauces, that too. People is
Yeah.
replenishing jerk and have jerk going
But-
for years.
Yeah, and cassareep that
Sorry.
Yeah, casserole. Yeah.
cassareep never comes off the fire. It stays
Pepper pot.
on.
Yeah.
Pepper pot. Yeah.
Yep. For real.
I feel you're looking different. Your whole scene was looking different. Listen.
Yeah, I'm in my bedroom. What's going on? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Happy Festivus.
Happy
Festivus.
Festivus.
What? Afia, what's your thoughts on fruitcake? Talk to me.
My thought on what?
Fruitcake.
Oh, I just
That
had it actually. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talking about. I was just saying that generally fruitcake does be too sweet. So I could only have like 1 or 2 slices and then that's it for the year. Check my 2021. Yeah, too much sugar. I way too much sugar. Jen. And
I
I
mean,
say
you
one
have a
slice.
point.
I mean like I like a quarter of a slice.
Yeah.
I eat that and then that is it. I'm good.
Yeah. It can be too sweet, and then I mean that plus the rum, it can be a little bit sweet. But my whole thing is I don't like it too cakey or too dense. It has to be just right.
Mm.
I want no pudding.
I kind of like my texture of fruitcake, black cake to be on
Dense.
borderline poon.
Black pudding.
Yeah.
That's kind of how mine comes out, which I don't necessarily love, but my parents seem to like it. I told them I'm not making any fruitcake this year. I taking a break. I tired.
I like what you're talking about. I feel with the like it moist, but it in heavy now, you know, just almost silky, kind of velvety kind of thing. That nice.
Agreed.
I like fruitcake like.
I don't like a dense fruitcake. I like a lighter, moisture, soaked with plenty alcohol fruitcake.
Right.
Nicole, talking about black cake and condensed milk. This is like
What? What do you mean? Nicole, what do you mean? What do you mean black cake and condensed milk? Like you put condensed milk on black cake? It's better you find wherever is the strain of diabetes and put it directly into it. Check yourself for diabetes.
Diabetes. So I don't agree with the condensed milk, but that's kind of like similar to using the brandy hot sauce on the black cake, right? Because it's that creamy texture that just complements it. So it's kind of like
Have you all tried Dreamy Creamy? They have their black cake ice cream.
Really? I haven't tried that.
It is actually quite nice. It's
very
But it's chunks of black cake, you know?
Well, that's the thing. It's supposed to be chunks of black cake, but honestly, to me, it tastes like black cake batter, which I love.
All right, try. Oh, yeah, like in the bowl long time you said I see, you know.
Yeah. You know, I hate the fact that we don't let children do things like that again because raw eggs.
Hey, hold on.
Slow down.
David, did you see magic?
After I don't start, yeah. But it's not the way you know that whole black cake thing. I don't want to grow up with my grandfather, so yeah, I'm man of excess. So you see that thing you talk more like pone.
Yeah,
because my grandfather used to make the cakes, about 6-7 of them.
Right.
Put them back in a bucket.
Good to soak it.
Cherry brandy and rum. And put scotch tape around the top of that bucket and put it in a cupboard.
Wow.
In November.
Wow.
Just now, the cake soaking.
After you soak the fruit, make the cake and pay back to soak again.
Yeah.
So you're taking all that with a spoon or you're eating it straight from the bucket and then spoon it out the plate.
But you think to separate them and thing in the bucket, but still. I'm man of extreme excess.
But how you're soaking that? I need to find out. This are questions.
So you know what I'm envisioning? You know those tea trays with layers? I'm envisioning cakes on layers and you're lowering the whole stand. I'm liking it.
You're putting a cake with and you're putting parchment paper between.
Right.
Right? And then so when that's set that in the bucket now, then you're adding back liquid to the bucket.
This is what I'm saying. There's a liquid part that how
it absorbs.
Yeah,
like look what you're not look on ducks.
Recipe any channel.
But is it that he opening the bucket and drizzling some, or it's gonna just suck up all the
Yeah.
liquid that in the bucket.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's it. So you see how you say you're eating that little piece of cake?
Yeah.
Then that is when you can eat a little piece of cake.
So here it is. The one on the bottom gonna be real potent
Yeah.
because the levels going down as it go down. So the one on top gonna be
for
the
the
least.
children and them.
Yeah. The children will eat that. The one on the bottom is the people
Well,
cake.
I feel your grandpapa make black cake for me because my mother told me the first time I got drunk was off a black cake. I was 3 years old. And she said the way I danced the whole night until I knock out.
You start young. You start young. Good,
3.
good job.
David had nutmeg in his cake.
Happening in November.
If I'm not making the cake,
Yeah.
tonka bean.
Tonka bean.
Tonka bean.
Nice.
Exquisite.
Premium.
Nice.
I wanted to bring up a controversial
The newcomers.
thing that realized that nobody likes.
No, yeah.
Ginger beer.
Ginger beer is
beer.
amazing.
No, you know what's going on, right? I didn't like ginger beer growing up. I thought it was trash, right?
Same.
But now I love ginger beer.
Yep.
No, sorry, I love ginger, sorry. I
Ginger.
haven't had ginger beer since. So I would eat a raw piece of ginger just so and enjoy. So I feel I need to try ginger beer again.
That is real ginger.
When's the last time you had ginger beer, David?
When last I had with ginger beer,
Yeah.
I buy 2 bottles today.
From who? Where buy it?
I
Oh,
give
well,
them
No, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, I tried that, right?
Where's that?
That's too sweet, Jen. I drink that and I was like, that have way too much sugar in it, Jen.
Where's that?
And
Like?
real sweet.
I discovered that recently, but I find it really
I will bring the ginger beer for that way.
Yeah, bring it. I want to. It's not no mass producing, right? Somebody making
No, somebody make it.
All right, so I want to try that because back what's his name is Kariba. What's his name is Ronaldo?
That is nonsense.
So I had that and I find it way too sweet, Trent. They're trying to tame the ginger flavor with sugar.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
sugar.
The ginger has to be sour.
Very sweet.
Oh, my grandfather used to make it is sip that ginger beer. Because that burning
like sandpaper going on your throat.
Yeah. And he said when he make it, that had to stay in the fridge for a little week and a half before you could open it.
It's a fizz when you open it.
Yeah, don't touch that bottle.
No, that's one of the things that my mother could have make. Ginger beer. You said big flag on that ginger beer. The one with the little spout and the hook. You could hook it on it, right? That one big thing of ginger beer, and it was real blazing, blazing.
David,
oi,
you pull your hand on this cake, us. I kind of vex. I give away half of my cake last night. I kind of vex.
I tell you, don't give me no cake. You want to give me cake? You play
It's only because who get. It's only because who get.
Okay. All right.
You've already checked out the video yet? Yeah.
Check it.
I take my time on that cake.
Yeah, the cake says something.
Wait, cake done that way?
Cake done.
Mind you, I last time I was trying to
Afia. Yes, Afia.
Since last year, we did
like that. Afia, don't watch her like that. Don't watch her like that. Afia.
You deserve that look. You deserve that look.
Say less.
It's a whole year.
Yeah.
I was there when they get the cocoa powder. I said,
you was with me. You was with me when I get the cocoa powder.
I feel like make a cake, but I feel like going to make a cake.
1 year later.
1 year later.
Hey, Marina, right? What you saying?
Hi, Marina.
I said the word.
Afia, don't say I'm
Hi.
Don't say I'm with Afia.
Greetings, Marina.
No. Say less. Say
Hi,
less.
everybody.
Hi, hi,
Season's
Marina.
greetings. Compliments of the
Season's greetings.
season.
Same
Compliments. What's your thoughts on black cake, Marina?
Yes. I hear they're talking about black cake needs to be moist. Yeah, for it to be good.
Right.
Dry black cake is like a no.
What?
Yeah. Moist.
Yeah,
And
dry,
if you can cut it with a spoon, then it's good.
All right. I feeling it in. If you could cut it with a spoon.
Yeah.
For the
You see when
newcomers, the newcomers
black
run
cake
through all the
is
things. Man.
light brown
Yeah.
color, I don't
All
know
right.
that.
All right. So the newcomers. All right. So David, Marina, and Afia. Let me start from the top. Raisins in pastel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Essential.
You can't
Yeah,
ever-
like it's the idea. So we should have
I
David,
guess
Marina, and Afia here from the beginning.
You get some support. You get some
Yeah, I
support
guess
now.
some
You get some
support.
support. Outside with reasons. Like, pay me.
Pay me. All the feeling about pay me.
Yes.
Label it pay me. Because if I open and think it's a pasta, I'll be pissed.
Maybe.
So label it pay me. That's all I'm asking.
All right.
I didn't really feel impeded.
I mean, that has happened to me a few times.
Oh, good. That's full boy. That
The
real
pay
sorry.
me with
Yeah. Because my mom
Lupino.
makes pay.
and
My mom
Lupino
makes pay.
wasn't bad.
So
And I want, hey,
Remember that
you know
one,
what?
Pepsi?
Oh yes, and I want to say this because by let's please begin that up when I was denouncing pay me publicly this week. That was my joy this week, denouncing pay me because I find it's nonsense. He referenced that, right? And I admit we eat the pay me up in Lupido. I will tell you it's probably the best pay me that I ever tasted. It was real good in terms of pay me, but it's still pay me though.
Pay me.
And
Yeah,
if you remember, we had one penny and we cut it up. Darry eat from it, David eat from it, what you call him, Potong eat from it, Dane eat from it, and Valles had eat from it too.
Valles was it?
No, Valles was in Brasso.
Yeah,
Valles was
but
from Brasso. Right. 4 of us eat from now on.
One
I can tell you, guaranteed, I take a piece because I had to go and write a review. That is all. But I no way I had a big hot savannah and I gonna eat nothing sweet like that.
Look,
Yeah,
Valles thing
I'm
was
not a
Brasso.
pay me fan.
I don't remember eating pay me in Brasso.
I
Eat
can't
a
remember.
nice pastel in
Eat
Brasso.
pastel in Brasso for
A
sure.
nice pastel.
Yeah.
But then I could appreciate somebody doing something good though. And the lady pay me was really award winning. We wanted to make this thing so and it come out, it tastes real good. The texture and thing was real nice. So the size and everything was a sensible size for a pay me. A pay me can't be pastel size because I eat too much rubbish.
It's too much, too much rubbish.
Yeah, I eat too much rubbish to have in one thing now. Right? You gotta make it small because it's a dense thing, is a we understanding that a pay me is a sweet cornmeal dumpling. It's sweet. A sweet cornmeal dumpling. That is what it is. Essentially. You win. I can't even deal with it, Jen. I can't even. I good. That is enough for me talking about pay me. I really don't like this thing.
I'm not a fan of it either.
Nah, it's a waste of time. I just eat a sweet bread or if I'm feeling for that kind of sweet, a piece of cake or something, Jen.
But
I never hear nobody say.
I don't think anybody like pay me, you know.
Yeah, I'm feeling for pay me.
Only my mother.
No, because you ever, within the last 5 years, you ever went by anybody for Christmas and they had pay me?
Nah, never.
Nobody's make pay me. It's just
Hardly.
that people that see
I
it.
think you know what? I think it's where you go though. I think like I definitely think like you go Lupino, you go
Anywhere
where I
they
think it's about like
give people they need to not pay me. Because people just go low, you know, expecting to get pay me. So yeah, all of them pay me.
Yeah.
Get on the pay me, just get it.
Yeah. They make
Suppose
some pay me, then people coming up to me.
suppose it's a trick. Suppose it's a trick. Cause you know sweet things just close your appetite, right?
Yeah.
Suppose it is really make a portion of pay me, right?
So that they don't eat all the food.
So that they don't eat all the pastel, right? Pastel defense now.
Wait. So maybe
Oh my
that's
gosh.
where raisins and pastel came from.
To kind of steal your appetite.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yes.
I agree.
I seen that. Because pastel difficult to make, it's going through a serious process. So you make some pastel. I remember when I decided to make a whole set of pastel. Within the scene, after I make enough to give who I promised, and I make a couple for me, I started just make cornmeal dumpling. I just started fold it over and throw that in just right. So I feeling like within the session, when people making the pastel, you know, people like, oh God, mommy, I hell tired now. I say, well, let you just make 4 money, go make some pay me after. You know, think and they make a pay me. So when people come, you get them a pay me or 2 pay me and 1 pastel. Like the ratio. So I don't eat out the hard work now. That is why I feel going on.
But Shonel say the make pay me when I'm beef run out.
Shonel looking at the whole day.
Shonel beef for me.
Exactly. That's Genesis of the corned beef pastel.
Corned beef pastel is an abomination.
You know what?
Yeah.
But you know what? I ain't go hate on it too tough because, you know, if you're ready, Kai, you know.
Yeah.
But that is it. I think it's
but tell people, don't give people
it's
pastel
the
and
deception.
not say that.
The deception is the problem. The deception is the problem. That is it. Not necessarily. I mean, personally, I don't want to eat a corned beef pastel.
But I even call it an economic thing because
corned beef is
about $15-16.
Yeah,
but you'd rather cook it like beef though.
What?
No.
You don't have to.
I guess.
What?
Well, so it's just laziness then. So if you're just lazy, you make a corned beef pastel.
And I mean, in people's mind, right? In people's mind, like, and this is an interesting thing, David. This is an interesting thing you bring up. In people's mind, no matter if you put a tin of corned beef next to a tin of fresh mince meat and show them the price, they will still think the corned beef cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
You think the cheaper is? I feel the cheaper come like a shorthand quality more than anything else.
So what quality?
The quality of meat now.
So there's a keepers and thing in them corned beef pastel.
But I know expert on that now, Bridget.
Because I mean,
Oh my God. Let's not talk about this.
I want to say yes, but I find I don't want to give no power now.
What in terms of types of meat in a pastel?
I'm now coming to that.
All the ranking.
Fish. What about fish pastel?
Oh yes, fish pastel.
I know a few would say yes to that.
Yeah, I can see it.
So how about yes or no? Smoke Karen pastel.
I will try.
I can see that.
I will try it.
I would try it.
I will try it.
No, the thing is, right? I ain't gonna bun out a fish pastel, right? I ain't gonna bun it out. But it had to be that the other pastels run out of us.
Well,
Good fish pastel.
For me, right? 2 things.
I don't even like fish pie.
One, it had to be a real good fish pastel. I know about good fish pastel down the go side. Elisha introduced me to that. That fish pastel right up a quiz or somebody who's make pastel along that side. But anyway, that fish pastel nice. 2, I don't eat that fish pastel around Christmas, but year round, well, I mean,
so you get pastel year round.
From them,
Adam Bagel, I get pastel from them year round.
From them people, I used to have again, Elisha gave me in this habit having emergency pastel in the deep freeze.
That is a very serious thing.
You have a stash of emergency pastel. when you reach in and the alien feeling to do nothing, you warm up a little pastel. And that was my fish pastel batch.
That's
Yeah.
I will get a girl up last Quivers says make pastels.
Fish.
She probably she'll do fish, well, all kind of thing, but she probably make about 4,000 to 5,000 pastels.
We. And when you say she have a production line and thing,
yeah.
But that's
like,
so superhuman, though.
Parang in Paramin, he sell 1,000 pastels. I will bring a fish pastel from her.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Them and $20 a pastel.
David, you're going on 2021. If we are alive and thing and the world still exists.
Still, yeah.
We had to go and check shit. And
Yeah.
That sounds like an operation to see. That sounds like something to see. Yeah.
You don't have fig leaf in last Quivers when she done it. Price of concrete going up in January,
the newcomers. Puncha creme. Flavored puncha creme.
Yes, of course.
A little variety.
Yes. Yeah.
A little pumpkin. A little chocolate.
She went to the jugular there, boy. One time.
Yeah, boy. One time.
Pumpkin.
A little pumpkin. A little chocolate.
What was the reason for pumpkin?
Yeah. I was actually having some coffee tonight.
So pumpkin is vegan. That's how you do vegan from.
It's true. Yes. Interesting.
Now, but you see but I hear to talk about the freshness of the egg, but you see, you had to use the hard fowl egg. You can't use grocery egg.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. That is the tradition.
Yeah, I was hearing an old man saying that.
Yeah. Not no you go and Massey and Bob others egg now.
Yeah.
So
get them eggs with the yellow yolk. Give it a
red luxurious.
Yeah, Trini free range organic.
Organic.
Yeah, organic. Yeah. Yard fowl.
Free range yard fowl.
People want all.
Now I would do it. I ain't too much with the flavor
puncha creme. I see somebody doing a infused.
I want to try that.
Why?
Why?
David, yeah.
Why?
I find it so dangerous.
Huh?
It is kind of dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Why you go do that?
Why
you not infuse puncha creme? Why?
Now, two things. The video that I saw, I'm skeptical about it in terms of the infusion because they soak it in milk. But unless they leave out a step or they didn't want to sell out the idea.
Soak it or steep it?
Huh?
Soak or steep?
They had it soaking.
Well,
for like 5 years or?
I don't even know. That's the thing. But
no,
also,
since birth.
So yeah, I didn't see any heat going on with it. So number one, as I know it, they had to decarb the herb first. You must decarb it, and then when they put it in, it needs some sort of heat for the THC to cling to the fat in the milk. So I was watching it thinking I ain't too sure.
It's cold pressed.
Cold pressed. Right? But if indeed, all things being equal, if indeed the THC pass on to it and you infuse the puncha creme, I thinking how you gonna enjoy this really. You're gonna take a glass of puncha creme and sit down and sip, thing, and then get beam up. But I've seen that as a real trouble. I
find it a little
problems. Yeah. Because suppose this
that would be real trouble for me because then I could be spending, the rest of my high in Yeah,
Yeah, oh good, yeah, boy.
yeah, which is not nice. That's not fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so no.
But yeah,
No to infuse Pontchartrain for me.
I afraid them thing, especially in this kind of context where you don't have testing and all them kind of things, so you don't know how potent that thing
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that
Mhm.
Drink this thing.
Hang
Yeah.
on. Hang on. How come
Mm.
nobody has done infused black cake?
I don't know. And that easy
But
to
that real wild, Karen, because it's alcohol and weed, you know.
Yeah.
And more trouble. And
That is
Yeah, yeah,
trouble.
And very strong.
But you need
Relatable
like more
content.
fat molecules to for the
well they pull it out in the butter.
butter.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, boy, that a double-edged sword, boy.
Yeah, that sounds like too much of a good time.
Now
Yeah,
again, I don't mind the black cake because and for me edibles need to be that kind of thing, right? Yeah, you could cut a piece of black cake and cut a little piece and cut a little piece and say, "Alright, I'm gonna take this and see what happens."
True.
Yeah.
With-
But when I drink,
a
we have a drink. We're gonna do.
A brownie size.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Do that. Well, all you know me. A brownie side, I can cut that in four.
Yes.
I go and try it and see what going on and wait my hour and all them kind of thing.
You hear that, David?
The whole
You hear what he said?
the whole thing, right? but it freaking me out to be Pontchartrain because how you doing that? I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna take a sip and
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
that
that's true.
seem afraid that. It have two ways to come out of that. Either unaffected or lie down flat. I want to see.
KO.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
So for me, it's a plain Pontchartrain good enough. Once a Pontchartrain tasting good, I don't think you need anything more in it. It's
Yeah.
a good Pontchartrain.
Yeah.
true.
I agree. That's
I
a
agree.
flavor all on its own.
Yeah. It has some people make Pontchartrain, that thing at night you have to stand up and wait for that thing to come out the bottle. Jan. I don't like when it's so
Yeah.
cold.
I don't want to.
PHIC.
Hey,
Heck.
Tech.
I don't like when Pontchartrain so thick.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, they still a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Agreed.
making it
Gotta be agitated with the ice.
egg porridge now.
So that's the next thing. Pontchartrain with ice or no ice?
Now it must be ice.
Ice.
Must be
No
ice.
ice.
I prefer
No ice. No
Pontchartrain
ice.
without
No.
ice.
Mm.
I can
Chill
chill.
chill then.
Chill.
Yeah.
If I leave it, I'll
Yeah.
so if there's a glass, you put I'll like a finger, no? A finger level, and you just have that chilling in the glass. You just sip and you sit down. You know,
Ice.
neat, man.
Yeah.
Neat. I like my Pontchartrain neat.
Meat.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hear the
I
thing,
don't
right?
like ice in drinks because it'll make it too watery.
Yeah.
My thing is, I used to
Yeah.
do ice and Pontchartrain because usually is that thing that David talk about a real thick Pontchartrain
Yeah,
and
it used to be-
it's a water down, or it's a sweet Pontchartrain that I want the water again to cut a little bit of the sweetness.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So that is why I used to do that. But actually the one that Gary and them dealing with now, I forget the brand name again.
Amasita.
Mamacita.
Hey, look, Sweeney's on. Hey, Sweeney.
That tasty. So that don't need no ice. Yeah. Soys.
Yeah, so
I prefer you chill it
Mm-mm.
and then
I love it.
But it had to be good. It had to be good.
Yeah, it had to be proper. It had to be proper.
Yeah. And then well again it need to be chilled properly. I had to take a little bit. I had to really just take like a 2 sips or something.
Yeah.
But from the time that temperature started drop with me and that milk and that dislike.
Mm-mm.
Had to stay cool.
0 to 10 will not recommend.
Yeah,
Agreed.
will not recommend.
yeah.
What do you eat on Christmas morning? What do you eat for
Especially
Christmas
you,
morning?
dog.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Hold on, before we go, let me just quickly just pull this up in case anybody wondering about the punch creme that we mentioned in here, and that would be this here. Right. So, are you seeing that?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So this is the Mamacita Puncha Creme. Top notch business. Top notch.
You have left?
I had 3 bottles that Ronaldo gave me. I give away 2. I give away 2, and Ronaldo come back and take the one from me, take it back. Give it to someone.
Let me get a cacaball.
So
Yeah,
where does one acquire Mamacita?
Ronaldo is the hookup.
The distributor.
Yeah, Ronaldo is the person. He's the person.
The connect. Ronaldo.
He's the connect. Ronaldo is the connect.
Bottle.
But yeah, I will. I don't know where he's going, but I'll tell him to get some bottles for me. I'll get like 3 or 4 bottles and keep it here.
What Chanel conduct? What Chanel conduct in the comments?
Influencer. It's true.
Oh gosh, funny. Yeah, what we was going to talk about? You was going to talk about something.
What you eat for breakfast?
Oh yeah, breakfast. Right.
Oh.
Me, I actually don't eat Christmas breakfast. I just be.
Nah, breakfast is to me that's the best part of Christmas for me. Breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah. Pastel, turkey. That's probably I don't normally eat breakfast.
But you just lunch for breakfast, but you just say pastel and turkey. So you eat for lunch.
Pastel and turkey.
I grew up in a house of lavishness.
Yeah. But here what going on? You eating turkey for breakfast when that turkey cooking, Regin? People through the night baking and thing.
Yeah. That is how I. So like I take out my turkey breast already. I go and deal with that and things that are ready for.
All right.
Christmas morning, but yeah. Now my house such nice. I'm gonna see if Christmas is Monday, Wednesday, I think you still finishing trying to finish Christmas food. Yeah.
Bacon turkey Christmas morning, as I said.
Yeah.
Nice. Slow cooker.
All right.
But I mean, for the truth is, yeah, we just had that same thing. It's a real thing pile up in the fridge after Christmas lunch, which is what I was talking about in the first place. I will get rid of that. Die too much.
It's ridiculous. So that would be my I don't know, but I just feel like I want to eat everything for breakfast.
Yeah.
I agree, David.
Basically, you want to eat lunch for breakfast, basically.
Yeah.
Brunch.
Yeah. So I just want to drink sorrel, drink puncha creme, drink coffee, everything for breakfast. I want everything for breakfast.
You want that by lunchtime?
And so the day begins.
That's real funny.
That's real funny, Dread.
Yeah, I'd say I just want to eat everything.
Everything. Easy letter M. Easy letter M. Letter M on Sesame Street.
Yeah, that's how it come from, right? I remember the day.
Now we had to find that video. We had to find it.
David is damn right. You're damn right, David.
The day preceding Christmas.
Hey, that one have a
real things baking, real things cooking.
Yeah.
And you can't eat none.
Yeah.
Like a Lego piece. Everything that you see.
Everything is fair game. I love it.
Lego piece us. Yeah, I'm pulling a China shop.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I bring quick.
Bring it on.
Yakety yak now.
Right. If I can put some Pringles on my plate too, I put Pringles on my plate.
Pringles.
I want it.
You're right.
That's how David. It's Pringles and marshmallow. I think.
Wait, you just call?
Oh,
Is that dessert for breakfast? I haven't dessert after
no, it's
breakfast.
walnuts,
Hey,
walnuts, almonds, pickles,
plantain fried peanut
Butter cookies, butter cookies.
I like
Grapes,
it. I like it.
apples, pears.
Yeah.
They don't
Everything.
serve all to the butter cookies. Eating it.
Oh,
David, you're right.
That's something cool.
It's damn right.
hey,
I like it.
David, hey, you make a
Damn
people.
right.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh
He's
shit!
drinking anything. He eating anything.
That's funny.
And
I'm sorry.
everything.
Man, so like you just wake up wild now.
well, why dog?
Wait.
You can't touch nothing. Leave that alone. It's not Christmas morning. You go deal with that. You go eat that Christmas.
So David, what time? What
Huh?
time you wake up Christmas morning and start
Really?
eating?
Right and early.
Like,
Right and early.
like how? Like 6, 5
Yeah.
days?
Yeah.
David,
You want a little son. You want
waiting
a
for
little
Christmas
son.
morning to come.
You want a little son. A little son to come.
Yeah.
And they're good, yeah. And they're good. Once the son up there, is it?
My grandfather baking bread through the night, you know.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. So that bread's still hot in the morning and things.
Mm.
Yeah.
And imagine that smell probably haunting you.
Yes.
But
By the way, as we talk that, people will still do the marshmallows, butter cookies, pears, apples, grapes, them kind of thing.
I'm sure because it's selling that way in the stores still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was a big thing. Like I remember when I only used to see thing like apple and pears and grapes around
Okay.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only time
Yeah.
you're seeing that.
True
Only
talk.
time.
Yeah.
Which
True.
was pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean,
And similarly, that's when you saw pear racks arrive in the
Yeah.
house.
pear jacks, and
They,
the rationing
they still have the flag on it, the big bottle.
one.
Big brown one, yeah.
Yeah.
Rationing pear jacks, green sands.
Yeah. But you know what was our Christmas thing? Grape solo. Don't ask me why, but grape solo
Grape
was
Used
the
to come around Christmas.
grape solo was the Christmas treat. I don't know why.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, negative list times.
Yeah. Now people still buy a lot of I went to buy some grapes to market was there and by the wholesaler. And I see a van pulling out with about 65 cases of grapes.
Wow.
And then sell them to the Nakula market.
Wow.
So and so we expecting that rush now.
Yeah.
Interesting. Butter cookies.
But the cookies are shit now, boy.
I find
Not
now
all.
Yeah.
No, it's shit now. Yeah.
it was mean alright anyway, you know.
Wait, if I was always shit.
It was not always shit, Quincy. Those
Nah, it was-
It was not. I feel
butter
like
cookies was
back in the
recent
day, they
time,
used to
man.
be more solid, you know?
And the
But
thing is, I used to
now-
eat it. Don't get me wrong, I used to eat it, you know. But I think I used to eat it out of ice more than anything else. You know.
easy like David.
I used to like to take out the topper and those 2 rows. I used to
Yeah.
like to take out the topper and eat from the bottom now. And pretend I eat it. Eh? Let's eat out the bottom. Yeah, we used to eat out the bottom and things. So you know the top liquid.
Which one was your favorite, though, Quincy? Which one is your
The sugar one, the kind of square sugar one, and I'd actually like the coconut one too. That
Yes.
circular coconut one. Find out
Yeah, that's all.
and the kind of fancy circle one?
Yeah,
That one.
one.
The pretzel looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the pretzel one, because that one had the sugar on it.
Mm.
The other one.
Oh, the right, and that look
Yeah.
like if they pipe it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
That
nice
and
too.
the coconut.
Yeah, the coconut. The coconut used to have like one raisin or something, and it didn't have plenty. It had like one little piece of fruit.
What? A raisin?
Yeah,
At one point, yes, something had a raisin in
Yeah.
it. I didn't like that one.
I think it's the circle one but to me, I don't know if it's just bad memory, but like you used to get it sometimes. It was like it didn't have raisins in it now. Like
So you had
sometimes
the Danish butter.
you put like butter rookies.
Butter cookies.
Butter cookies.
Butter cookies. You're
But
like,
the cook-
I am sure I eat one of them wrong ones and it had
no,
like
I'm there with you, Quincy. Same.
yeah, it had like a weird like where's this? Where this come from? I don't know. But you do this again all the time.
What about for me, Christmas was definitely cola tonicos. Cola tonic. Clayton's cola tonic. Yeah.
Harvey's Bristol cream.
Yes.
Hey, listen.
Oh, let's
But
see.
that
Oh
get
my
very
God.
expensive though.
Yeah.
These used to be like 130 something. Now it's like $200 for a bottle.
Why?
Ooh.
I don't
People
know.
are still drinking that?
Yes, me.
Apparently, yeah.
Yes, Marina.
Yes, let's taste real
It's,
good.
it tastes good. It tastes good though.
Is
It
that
is
right?
good.
It tastes good. But I cannot tell you the last time I've seen a bottle of Harvey's Bristol cream
I think
anywhere.
the last time I had
Yeah.
Harvey's Mr. Cream was by Gregory. And we was
Yeah.
drinking Harvey's and Double Dog. And that was years ago.
Yeah, that's
Really?
Double Dog.
that's
That's
something,
ridiculous.
Something like a Gregory life.
that's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like something that will happen. Yeah. Or most of the alcohol finish and cheese and thing and then the
Nice one remain. Yeah.
you go drink that, you know.
Yeah.
I did not like Clayton's Cola Tonic that much.
Serious.
Yeah, I
So
did not
you
like
feel like an adult. It's like
Yeah.
you're drinking.
things now, you
I
know.
don't think I ever drink that.
You never drink?
I don't think I ever drink that.
Serious.
No, me neither.
It tastes like a Basie Lucasade.
You know what this tastes like?
Mhm.
This thing, the Amaro. Kinda.
Ooh.
Amaro?
Kinda. Think about it. Like a cheap Amaro.
A watery Amaro.
No, cheap.
Nah, it had that kind of. I mean, it had more.
It's a very
body and thing than
intense, a very intense. Clayton's Cola Tonic is a real intense thing in terms of the flavor. No?
Yeah,
You know what it's just
it's
like?
like
It's just like
acidic kinda.
you take bitters and you add real sugar to it.
So like MR, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I can get with that then.
You know, it's not a
It's
bad
like
thing.
those. Nicole, what it tastes like those.
Huh? That's all.
Tastes like
I'm missing comments.
Nicole.
It tastes like good. It tastes like good. Nice one, Clayton.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. That was a while ago. By Gregory Day, yeah, we drink Harvey's and Double Dog. We do that. So Nicole, what we were saying about Clayton's Cola Tonic. We grew up on that.
Clayton's Cola Tonic.
That's like you're small and you feel like a grown up. No?
So what it is like
It was not chaser, was
what
it?
it is?
I don't know what it is, you know. I
I
don't
think
know
it was
what
a
it is.
chaser, you know.
But here we're going on. Here's what we need to do. Is it time? 10, 13? Massey open till 12. I
It's
think.
not 24 hours.
No, until 6, until it's going 24 hours.
All right, here we're going on. When this live done, we go in Massey. We're going to look for Clayton's Cola Tonic.
But I have a question about that.
Yeah, let me do
I
it.
thought everywhere's supposed to close 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's Christmas.
Christmas.
No.
So Massey
They
yeah,
get to buy for Christmas. No, all
24
groceries get to
hours.
buy.
Yeah.
John, the after party is going by Massey. That's
Massey.
the after party. We taking it offline.
Which Massey? Which Massey?
We all go. Oh, so when I pull up the other morning, right? It was like a after one thing. So talking to the employees have nothing to do, right? So we just did whole talking and thing. I was like, shit, there was like, how COVID really affect things because back in the day it would have other customers now. I tell them, I say, yeah, COVID really affect things because back in the day when we was younger, and it had a lockdown and places was supposed to close 10 and Massey open 24 hours, we would have find myself in Massey car park buying drinks.
Wow.
Yeah. We don't do that normal.
Normally.
Yeah.
Very normal. Nah, lockdown and thing when you say really work back in the day, so.
Yeah. We don't be drinking in Massey car park. Normal.
I actually kind of proud that Trinidad cool party and thing was much more rampant and thing.
Yeah. Even them people say people are resisting and thing, but
nowhere close.
Like, nowhere as close. Nowhere as close.
You're doing it, but nowhere close, Jen. I remember people used to bathe and leave minutes to
party and thing was because it had curfew. But now, so people is really studying being in a group and all of that.
Yeah, but now,
now is it has implications to actually be in a group now.
Yeah, I guess. but
cola, cheese, and tonic. Yes, what the cheese and
It's not about this cola tonic like
that. Nicole, it didn't taste that bad.
It
Hey,
wasn't
as she said teas and tonic, I have to publicly recant all previous slander against Campari.
What?
Yeah. I had a recant all statement.
No.
I had Campari and
Good
Tobago.
night, Brawi. Have a good night.
No. I feel hear him out. I had Campari. Now the thing is, a couple things. The first time I had Campari, I was drinking other things. As the first thing, right? This time when I had it, I wasn't drinking nothing else. And I just had it, I had it in the fridge, so it was cool. So I just drink it just like that. I didn't add nothing to it or nothing. And I was like, I actually taste the drink now. This tastes like Morbius. Hold on.
Campari is the Carriley of beverages.
Nah. Hear him out.
It is the Carriley of beverages.
If you're accustomed to Matuk's Morbi, then no. Real Morbi. You understand that you go at any market and you buy the pack and Morbi bar and thing. And then when I drink that Campari, I actually taste the spices and thing in it. I was like,
Morbi if Satan make it.
No. Quincy, here what you do. Yeah, small, flask, put it in the fridge. Don't drink nothing else. Don't eat nothing. Make sure your palate cleanse.
All of that?
In other words, something to not do.
Exactly.
No. Just
we drinking this kind of Morbi.
Yeah.
This kind of Morbi.
It's like, when you drink that kind of Morbi, you can't hide the bitterness. The bitterness is the thing. When you drink that Matuk's Morbi and thing, it's like sugar. You understand?
Hey,
hello.
Hi,
But I already passed the Campari, so I had to pull up.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
No. Madawi, I have to disagree with you. I drink Morbi from the market all the time, every day, right?
How much sugar you spend in Morbi? How much sugar you spend in Morbi? Marina, you look like a girl that's consumed real sugar.
No.
How that is look? How that is look?
What kind of backhand compliment is that?
She feels sweet.
I knew he was going there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Madawi. I take that as a compliment. That I'm a sweet girl, right?
I see that lyric just the other day though. Hey girl, don't drink no more sugar. Hey girl, you're getting too sweet.
Boy.
They go.
All right, but let me hear you, Marina. What you saying about
Yeah,
it?
but that Campari, no. That thing is like, if you try to make Zaba Peak taste good.
Hey, nah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will not have you.
Yes.
Nah. Zeba Peak,
A brand
real detergent.
Campari.
I know. I take it pretty cool all the time, right? But
Yeah,
that's
John. Yeah, John. Any kind of nonsense John talking here.
Okay, this friend saying nothing. Moby without sugar. Moby without sugar is a dread thing though. I find.
Yeah, I cooling.
But I already know.
Yeah. What you saying? No to Campari. I feel
No.
open your mind. You gotta open your mind.
Hey, I'm
I
bringing
will-
a Campari. next time.
I'm willing to
Sorry?
try it again.
You're
Sorry?
spending too much time with David.
Huh?
You're spending too much time with David.
Exactly.
David wasn't around when I joined the
I
Campari.
wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
Exactly.
I was in Tobago.
I'm willing to give it a next try. I'm willing.
No.
And nobody could have fight down Campari more than that way.
Because I real fight down Campari. Because I went, I had a field day on Twitter comparing Campari to all kind of things.
Mhm.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
But nah. I had to.
I don't
Nah,
even
I
need to. I don't want to get my energy and all. I leave in that right. Whoever like Campari, and cool. No see, just don't give me it. I good. But I will try it again because I understand that certain things is, I might not be in any space to receive it.
Yeah. Like, and the other day, I drink, look, Valdez now safe. The other day, I drink Campari and tonicos, and it lash me. It lash. Yeah, Campari and tonic, nice.
From
It
what
nice.
I
it nice.
remember of Campari, tonic is actually the last thing I was going to compare that with.
No. The
Tonic or soda. Tonic or soda.
Nice.
Real nice.
Yeah.
Soda I might have tried, but
I said do it with the juice first, but then I switched to tonic now.
I was thinking juice.
Like a pineapple or something. So, but nah.
I can't drink much. I cannot drink early. No me and juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juice.
You're just going
Liquid
down. You say pineapple? No.
Yeah. Way Campari and Hennessy. That's talking like something straight out the chronicles of Gregory and Bash.
Campari and Hennessy.
You don't like yourself.
Way, yeah.
Jed, I can't even picture that in my head, boy.
Yeah, the name of that cocktail is Bad Life Choices.
Yeah.
You control chaos.
Yeah. There's a scene.
I mean, I say I drink Hennessy. I drink Campari and Guinness and Tobago.
That's a real different thing. That's real different. You and Mariel on all own with that one. That one, you and Mariel.
That is challenge me challenge.
Yeah.
Like right now, I confused as in I'm not too sure if I remember what Campari is like properly if only doing these things with it. Like I have a wrong picture of this in my head.
Like if you pay it with Guinness,
Like everything so far, let's say I thinking, but that is whack.
We have to have a Campari tasting event.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind. I did fit.
It tastes bad. Full stop.
Exactly.
I did fit. I willing to try.
Yeah.
David, if you're going to if you're gonna do that, what will you like cleanse your palate with? Because like
Jesus Christ.
The blood.
in your mouth.
Them Danish cookies with the raisin.
or maybe we just found the purpose of paying.
Campari absorber. Nah, but seriously, if you take only pay that thing with I would not guess. From what I have in my head with Campari.
Yeah.
Tonic. Wow.
No.
How was that?
So on the topic of cookies, right? I had to say, Danish butter cookies is trash, generally speaking.
It is.
But the dare, the dare cookies, DARE.
The raspberry.
I had the raspberry, I had the chocolate.
The one with the thing in the middle.
Or the lemon creamers. Lemon cream cookie.
You prefer that over Danish cookies? Are you mad?
A million times over.
Unbelievable.
Red jelly
Yeah.
And that is a shortbread.
Shortbread.
Yeah, those nice, man.
And real nice. I find the Danish butter cookies. Listen, I hate bourbon.
Yeah, I like bourbon.
And I will eat a bourbon before I eat a Danish butter.
Nah.
Good boy. I come in just to hear that kind of slander, boy. Wow. that kind of raps going on in there.
I don't see is that.
I don't know how people used to buy bourbon, Jen. I find bourbon
It's horrible.
Which bourbon? The one in the
all bourbon.
People with bourbon have a mouth.
The one in the piece of cut jug.
The one with the little salt on it, with the big
question. Bourbon was supposed to be chocolate.
Yes.
Yes.
Because bourbon is nonsense, shit. The baby says it's like chocolate, shit. It just tastes like a brown cookie.
It tastes like sadness.
Yeah. But it's not.
Brown.
But
It's brown.
but what is one of them things in hindsight that was like, I see that, boy?
Like $5 burgers in TJ's.
And I show you that, you know.
What?
That yellow cat?
Man.
That yellow cat there by right after licenses officer on the left?
Yeah.
Well, I used to run my by
It was DR Burgers, Quincy.
Yeah,
that is red trash.
It's red burgers. When you say catch it.
Like doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so that was the bourbon of burgers.
I think that was boy.
That doesn't sound good, boy.
Yeah, boy. DR burger. It didn't
compile dust in a sandwich.
Yeah, boy. What was that?
Yeah.
Nicole, Karen has coined a new phrase, white oaken. White oaken.
Why? She said why, yes. She said this stuff.
Dr. Buddha, a cold story upon in that thing, but cool.
Dry cold, no?
Dry cold.
That was sadness, but that was no coleslaw. He's a pain. He's a pain in that burger. Pain and hurt.
In hindsight,
the hot dogs by the carts used to taste good. Well, not taste good, but
which cart?
Any cart, any silver cart in Portland.
Oh, them silver carts.
Yeah.
Nah, they used to taste good.
In that kind of that kind of grey water.
I used to buy that, right? I can tell the kind of hours I buy that, right? I used to go lessons in Arima. So I think I got Arima, lessons finishing like 7 o'clock. So by the time I come back in town, it's about after 8. And I say, no, where it's called, Promenade now, but Beirut. Right?
Back in them days, yeah.
Back in the days.
Strip.
Yeah, on the strip. So I sit down there and I just, feeling like a big man alignment in town. I say, Lama, your money tight. Go and buy something to eat. I buy one, I buy a hot dog on a horse. You know that hot dog that they hold it. That hot dog they since that batch probably big around 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. About 2 p.m. during the dinner. And now it's about 9 p.m. You understand? Or after 10. When the woman open it, is the water gray? And
Gray,
it's film.
gray.
Yeah. Like a yeah. Like a little film on the water, and then she put it in the bread and take us.
It used to have a metallic kind of taste.
I cannot say that it used to taste good.
Nah, it didn't used to taste good.
But I used to eat it consistently.
It was a pot fast song.
It was
yes.
You know what? I telling you this. At that time, I mean, my experience with food and thing kind of limited too.
Yeah, man palate was reformed.
Yeah, it didn't really evolve into nothing to talk about. And that used to cut. I used to cut that dread, but that used to taste good. I tell you.
I used to put black pepper in the ketchup.
Yeah. Your palate discerning, but
for me, them cards, them say
I choose some black pepper in this.
And get a hint of berry.
What is this?
Your ketchup seems to be infused with black pepper, sir. And elevated the hot dogs.
This is nice.
Black pepper.
A delight to your senses.
But them same James Burgers, Dread.
Now I was telling you that though. I was telling you that though.
Nah,
I was telling you James Burgers.
Yeah,
look at that.
Yeah, but that was a perfect thing.
That was to go by one by Burgerman was by
Burgerman.
Burgerman. It was by curry masala and it was in front of curry masala there.
We used to go by that man, Burgerman, and then it had the next man. How many glasses used to be on the corner in St. James, opposite Techno Junkies. Yeah.
Burgerman and them. I still probably wouldn't eat it now. But Burgerman and them had lamb and they had some styles. There's a little more premium now.
All was the same price though. Lamb, shrimp, chicken, beef is the same price. So.
At the same price as how much it cost? How much them burgers was?
Yourself,
them burgers was something like $10, $8,
like $7, $8, for everything, you know. Yeah. Everything on the menu is the same price.
You buy that on Browns.
Bye.
Browns. No, I never. I Harry's or nothing else. Harry's or water. I never drink Browns.
Nah, Browns is not right. Browns is not right.
Hey, I'll hack boy.
I really like that barbecue. I really like that barbecue.
I like it sugar.
Yeah, and yeah, one by the airport now.
Yeah, halak isn't bad.
I used to eat halak when I used to go buy bread and chogonas. I think my father's gonna Mario Sergeant.
Oh
yeah, no Mario.
Yeah. After I come by from by Mario, I will start buy halak, but it's expensive though. I real nice pepper. The pepper.
Oh, that pepper.
The pepper by halak real nice.
Yeah. He actually had written on it very hot pepper sauce.
Nah, they're nice. Tasty.
But it was tasty. You will still put some money on your food.
Okay, now I'm interested.
Oh, pepper. yeah, you would like that pepper sauce, man.
So what is saying about the newcomers? Ham. What's all the thoughts on ham? Afia. But I know.
I did a long time ago. I don't eat ham.
Well, they fight it on ham too. Wait.
I fight on ham. I fight on ham.
But I will expect that from you, eh? I will expect the ham fight on from you.
What you saying about ham, John?
No, I like ham. I ain't in that boneless thing though.
Boneless.
You're not eating boneless ham.
Nah. I'd rather my ham with the bone in it.
But the smell of ham is amazing, though. Smell of a Christmas ham, wow. With the clove and
I'm not a big Christmas person, but when you see the ham, I will probably do that once a year. Not a big Christmas,
Yeah.
That the ham tradition is what I like. That's probably the only.
Marina, what you saying?
I used to be a very big pork ham person, but since switching to chicken ham, my life hasn't changed. Yeah.
Where you just get your chicken ham?
Mummies make it from scratch.
Okay.
I put up a video on Twitter and thing. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
It's really amazing. Like, and it's not like you see, like pork ham have that fattiness to it. You don't get that to the chicken because it's less a leaner meat, right?
Right.
It's really good. Yeah.
So that's so
I don't find it wrong.
Chicken, possibly.
I have no idea. She's gets it from a local farmer. It's not like a regular chicken. It's like somewhere between the size of a chicken and a turkey.
Oh,
in between there.
Breeders.
Yeah. I think it's breeders. Yeah.
So in Brussels, they just do this process with a smoky chicken, and I mean that is as a matter of fact, David, all you do no smoked chicken this year. All you bring it on.
Nah.
That smoked chicken is real nice. Real nice.
Good.
After when Quincy make that fried rice with it.
Or the Brussels chicken. The smoked chicken.
That right. And it was Christmas too. You make that for Christmas, yeah?
Yeah, it was Christmas.
Yeah.
If it's one thing though, I must say, in terms of like our Christmas experience, like Trini Christmas, it's real unique trip. I don't think it have another place that have a Christmas experience like ours, and I don't know why we never like package it as a like a tourist attraction.
Yeah. I always tell people if they want to come to see experience that properly, come for Christmas instead of Carnival.
Yeah.
Yes.
For Carnival, you carry all this fat whatever thing, but Christmas, you go by somebody, you go here, you go there.
Yeah. You can go to Parang. You could end up in before pre-COVID, you end up in a lime and it's Parang and thing and it. I mean, just a Parang experience of and it don't have to be no big band. It could be like a small band, or whatever. It don't have to be a Lara Brothers or nothing like that.
You ever went Parang in?
Yeah. Went Parang.
They're real nice. They're real nice thing. My neighbor used to play guitar in a Parang band, so they used to come by him on Christmas morning. I used to wake me. I used to hear that the startup thing. They go across whatever thing, and when they go in, you move with them.
Yeah.
So they go in wherever. You don't know who you're going by. That's how you just somebody. Just going and that was real nice. That was a real nice experience.
I think I probably experienced it when I was younger because I used to spend Christmas most of the times in Avocat by my aunt. They used to do that. They would go down for a spa and thing and Parang and thing, but I probably can't remember the entire experience. But I think I probably did that once. Kind of just following my father around kind of thing. But that's that though.
And we have so much. We have like the Portuguese and their pork. We have pastels. We have the sorrel. We have so much. I mean, Jamaican Christmas is. Jamaica is the most boring place on earth for Christmas. Boring.
I don't think you could beat Barbados. You can't beat Barbados Christmas. It's like dead.
It's dead.
What? Barry, do you know garlic pork this year?
Barry?
Hey, we didn't talk about garlic pork.
Garlic pork.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something, man. I didn't eat pork from I was 16, probably about 26, 27 years. Went by Barry sometime. Barry had garlic pork. I said, let me try this thing. That was it, you know. That was it, you know.
Like,
Barry garlic
I
pork
ain't gonna lie,
serious. No.
that garlic pork shred. Yeah.
Barry garlic pork real is a serious thing. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
That thing transformed my life, yes.
I tried to make it already. I recreated it. It was okay, but it's not
But the same. Yeah.
wait, is Dan from Jamaica? He said to speak up. He didn't hear that. I can say it again. Jamaican Christmas. Garbage.
Man from Tobago.
Oh. Everybody, I know when I went to Mona, all the students used to fly home just in time for Christmas, Trini Christmas, because it made no sense staying in Jamaica for Christmas. No sense whatsoever. Not a sound of, no joy, no love, nothing. It's just dead. They come home here.
And ginger being one.
Yes, sir. No, well, I love I love Jamaican sorrel. See that burn? That burn?
Yeah.
Woo, great. And I never used to like it only until this year. My mom made it and I was like, wow, this is really good. Yeah, them could make sorrel.
So I have a question, right?
Sorry, Maria, before you said that, do you know that in Jamaica, at one of the Sandals resorts, somebody I know was just there, someone from the US, went to Sandals, Jamaica, and in Sandals, in one of whichever one she went to, they're telling her that sorrel is unique to Jamaica.
What?
And that they invented sorrel juice.
Slander. Oh my gosh.
Jamaicans will say anything, eh? God.
Yeah.
When
I was gonna ask, guys, what do y'all eat? Go ahead, David.
When?
I was gonna ask, what do y'all eat with pastels? Like, do you put any sauce or stuff? I see people on Twitter saying they put ketchup.
No.
Yeah. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
Okay, so true confession. I like to put a little layer of chow chow over my pastel.
I know rare people listen to chow pasta.
Yeah. That and bad chow pasta and bad.
We're using chow for other than that.
Ham. Ham on the whole.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey actually.
I don't like
chow chow.
Turkey sandwich with chow chow. Let's cut.
A turkey sandwich with sorrel jam.
Oh yeah, I love sorrel jam.
Yep.
Sorrel chutney or sorrel jam.
Sorrel anything on turkey. That's it.
And I would say I find it's a better pairing than cranberry.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Listen, if you're over 8 years old, you're not supposed to own a bottle of ketchup.
Agreed.
Yeah, like if there's no reason for you to be in contact with a bottle of ketchup if you're over 8 years old.
Yeah. I agree. There's no place.
If you need ketchup, when you go to the drive-thru and them fast food thing, wherever you get from them, put that in the fridge and let that last you for the year.
So, but I would eat fries. What you eat with fries?
Fries.
Just fries and fries. Just
fries
dry.
And fries.
I know you like dry food.
No, actually, I'm not a big fried food person. To be honest,
dry food.
No, I like food. I don't like food that's soaked down in nothing. The food tasting good. It has no reason. It's not. You see how this Trini with sauce. Food have any sauce.
Yes, saucy food.
No.
Yes.
And I mean, this coming from a man who could have never eat wet meat. You understand? I didn't like wet meat.
I studied the other day, you know.
I didn't like my meat wet. Meat try it.
I studied the other day. This man, boy, but I not nurse. Good now.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, ketchup is nonsense. Ketchup, you're really not supposed to own a bottle of ketchup. Nobody's supposed to be buying ketchup. There's no reason to buy ketchup. Why are you buying ketchup? Why?
Wow.
To eat it with fry provision. That's what I eat ketchup with.
What?
To do what?
Yes.
To dip on
listen.
to do what?
Yes. To eat it with fries and the fried provision, you know? See when you boil the
Really?
provision. Listen. When you
Listen,
boil the
listen,
provision, right?
Yeah.
The next day you fry it up and you eat it
Yeah.
with some salt and ketchup. Amazing.
No.
Marina,
Sorry.
Marina, you know what to do, right? Next time you're gonna do that, instead of opening the bottle of ketchup, take it and throw it in the garbage. Open some mayonnaise, some
No.
mustard, and some
No.
curry. Listen, you're not listening to me, doggy.
Okay.
Mayonnaise, mustard, and curry. And if you want, a little bit of sugar, if you want.
It's good. Yeah, you can put some honey in it.
Make some curry mustard and eat that and forget about ketchup. Ketchup is a garbage condiment.
I love mayo. Sorry, I like mayo.
Wait.
I don't like mayo at all. Oh my god.
The only thing I will put ketchup on is fries and hot dog.
So Dawi, go on my Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
I posted something today.
Let me see.
You may have to scroll 2 posts down.
All right.
You cannot cook with ketchup.
Good, I can't.
That's struggle food.
What is
That's a
this?
struggle
What is
food.
this? What is this? Karen, what is this?
You found it, I see. You found it, I see.
What is this? This thing making my blood crawl. I need to bring this up for it to see. I can't be suffering through this by myself, Chad. Nah. Well, you need to see this way.
Ayana, try Ruku instead of that ketchup. In that red.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking about Ruku. Oh my gosh. But Dawi, you owe me a bottle ever since.
Can we take that off, please?
What?
Oh, so this skin, what is this?
Oh.
Ketchup cake. Okay.
Ketchup cake.
And
Why?
Kill it with fire.
Burn it to the ground.
Yeah, nah, this is Norway. Ketchup cake and Heinz too, eh?
Heinz. It was an anniversary thing. They were celebrating their anniversary and created Heinz ketchup cake and decided to share the recipe with the world.
We didn't want this. We didn't ask for this. Oh my god.
No.
The cake that nobody asked for.
Wait, and they boldfacedly in the description say, if you love carrot cake.
Okay. If you love carrot cake, you will hate this.
Wait.
Hey,
you know what this remind me of? It have this cooking show where it give people like 5 things to cook with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's chopped, yeah.
Yeah.
And they just have to come up with something. That's where it's from.
This disgusting.
Yeah, that was a disturbing discovery on the highest level.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a little disturbing.
Yeah.
But again, there's the thing with me. I don't have a reason to have ketchup because it has something that's doing it better. Anything that I can do with ketchup, it has something to do it better. And I'm a problem.
True.
Apart from the overpower, like you put ketchup on anything, all it tastes is ketchup. It just overpowering everything. It tastes like you can disguise food with that and get little children to eat and they would be tasting ketchup and you're good to go. But if you're really concerned about flavor and food tasting a certain way, it have something to do that.
You didn't send it to me yet? No, I didn't see it. You didn't tell me, so how am I supposed to see it?
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, ketchup no. No ketchup.
Ketchup.
No.
And
okay.
ketchup cake, hell no.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
ketchup cake, hell to the no. Yeah.
Please let's not.
Marina, I will try to get some ruku for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ruku is a nice scene.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great discovery, I ain't gonna lie. That changed my game.
Two things that Badawi will always love and talk about: Ruku and Bailey.
Yeah.
Present. Ruku and Bailey. Yeah.
Yep.
We talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't try Ruku yet, you know?
What's that?
The dry Ruku.
The what?
The dry Ruku, no?
Yeah, I'm said.
No, I say I ain't tried it. I want to try the
Nah, you gotta use it. I just cook with it.
The dry Ruku.
Yeah, dry
Yeah,
Ruku.
the seed.
Yeah, the actual anato.
Yeah.
How you use that?
You can put it in oil or in butter.
Oh yeah, you could boil it in butter.
And then make your own golden rain.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. You know what I did not know, and it blew my mind? You see that orange cheese, the American cheese? It's Ruku.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
There is anato.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't know how to use the seed at all. Even to make the liquid. I never see the process.
Yeah,
now
so,
in water.
let's put it in a blender. Yeah, and just stick it and strain it.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, it could go through the whole rubbing thing, but the woman who sell me it from Paramount, she tell me to put it in a blender, salt, and that's it.
Yeah, because I only buy the bottle Ruku done. And that's it. I always wanted to know how to process it though.
Yeah, no, at least I know it using it.
Where's the oil form? Gabby says she grew up using the oil form of it.
It's probably the same.
Yes, the same. It will be the same infused.
Dry seed in oil.
Yeah.
It infused in the oil then.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's spraying it and leaving it to soak and it to extract it.
Yeah.
So you're making anato oil then.
Yeah.
That's something nice though.
Yeah.
That's something like possibilities are going in that, you know.
Like you saute a little fish in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Listen.
I didn't know it had all this life to live by.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm happy.
All right, so after party in Massey, that's what we said.
Where? Which Massey is going? We decide.
This is only Marpal and Westmoreland's open. 24.
I was sighting.
Yeah.
10:52.
Only in the West.
You go and look for cola tonic.
Hear you.
Yeah. Need anything in Massey, boy? To justify
There's
this.
it, I can see. And if I can see it.
Oh, the small.
Yeah, it says that. But there's the dry one.
Take out one, let me see.
David, don't go and touch everything after you touch that.
Nicole saying St. Augustine open too.
St. Augustine open?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or
So it has somebody the flowers, I guess, in it.
So you're mixing up all that too?
Yeah, look like a bag of red shake off.
Yeah, that kind of way looking true. So that's where you're wetting and doing the thing. So
No, this one you wouldn't get the red color from this as much as if you use the fresh one.
Okay.
Dizzy, when you get
you'll still get.
But not as much.
So how you processing this one? Where's the best way blending with this one?
No, the dry one that is you put it in the oil or the butter.
Oil. Okay.
Yeah, when you get the fresh one from the actual pod, that one you can just rub or blend.
Oh.
All right. Possibilities. I like it. Yeah, so where we going? St. Augustine.
St. Augustine is a big branch. I have everything. The what they call it on it.
I'm either saying. Well, but I still need that drop anyway. So I basically just call in place why right now.
I'm gonna check the email. Let's send the email. I'll tell you where. We are extending opening hours from the 23rd to 6 p.m. on the 24th. All right. In Trin City. We go Trin City, St. Augustine, Mandalay. Yeah. Trin City is the big branch.
Are you one on the island?
I don't find there are plenty things, but yeah, you could go and try.
Yeah. You don't find there are plenty things?
Mm-mm.
That's wide. That's big.
Yeah, I find it just big. But then again, maybe it was when I went. I don't know. But you could try it.
Yeah, I sure that stock up for Christmas, man.
Hopefully, yeah.
A branch like Trinity, yeah, man.
All right. Okay. So let me do it.
Nico is not pleased. Nicole's like, nope.
David, what you saying?
Cause you give my host to drink cola tonic, dog.
No, we're not adventure, dog.
No, we
will get out of his house to drink Campari, yeah? Watch.
We will get Campari.
You can buy it.
We'll say bye.
I agree.
Bye.
You can get aggressive.
I agree, Nicole. Yeah.
I'm not boy. I have work to do and all kind of thing. I still looking to go. That's actually not perfect to realize.
Hanging the balance of your call, David. If you say thing, that.
If you say nah, then
all is lost.
No pressure.
Peer pressure.
No, all is lost. I'm not gonna be real boring. I'm gonna. I mean, I go live with it if that's what I want.
No pressure,
David.
If that way one favorite, you know.
Right.
I would do.
Good.
I don't do it for you. I don't go out for you. I know.
Damn. That your friend, David. Wow.
What's that? Okay, I think.
Nice. That is from the last match?
No, that is my brother brothers.
Yeah, that's what I mean from it.
No, like who my match.
Oh, that next brother, okay.
Yeah. But the man has 2 things, a man come and the man eat and take one, you know.
You must say it?
Blue Zoom.
A real blue zoom.
That real blue zoom.
Real blue zoom.
Wow.
Real and real put up.
Yeah, very, very poddy way. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Interesting.
Watch man, and it's real farm and function compost.
Yeah. That's why it's nice.
What was the package of the salad,
Eh?
Package that and sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it look good. Look healthy and nice.
Yeah, what we do, right? We have the Campari and cola tonic tasting. Tomorrow
is Christmas.
Yeah, but we had to get the Campari and the cola tonic, and now is the time to do it because we have no rush.
Tonight.
I agree.
I'm not leaving my house tomorrow, to tell you that.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Well, at least to go in the grocery.
Tonight.
You bring out the radio voice.
Leave it some like inside. Leave it some like inside.
Yo, let's go and make extra foods and get the cooler tonic.
Oh, it have no grocery that not gonna be chaos tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No,
You
it's
know, tomorrow.
extra foods is 24 hours too.
Really?
Yeah.
Go extra foods when now?
Yeah. And grandmother.
So you're leaving your house to go extra foods, as you say?
They gonna buy it, buy.
If all I wanna go to City,
Mm-hmm.
I might make any run, but I ain't drinking no cooler tonic tonight.
You get something else to drink. I go bring our wine, Zook. I bringing our wine.
I'm not drinking nothing, no. I already drinking wine. I'm not going to drink anything. No.
I will be drinking.
You just want to go and line in the grocery.
Actually, yeah, I just want to go in our grocery and see if I need anything at all because tomorrow. No.
I just need some cream. That's why I need to get some whipped cream.
Couldn't see how the tailor say.
Actually, no whipped cream. I need to get some cream for I'm making a Victorian sponge with the sorrel jam he gave me, Badawi. Yeah. Fancy.
A Victorian sponge.
Victorian sponge.
Victorian sponge. Basically, 2 sponge cake with jam in it.
Victorian.
It's like we have coronation chicken.
Coronation
chicken.
Let's say I buy cream.
Oh boy.
Foolish.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Guys and ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun.
Yes, hi guys.
Indeed.
It's been fun. Make sure to smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Let's.
Yeah.
Later.
Have a happy Christmas.
You too.
You too.
Later.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Bye.